All right. It is Sunday. It is Sunday football, ladies and gentlemen. Starting with these Bills and these Raiders. Make sure you guys hit that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. We got ourselves a home opener for my Bills Mafia. Home opener for the Bills Mafia against these Raiders. Today is September 17th, so Mr. 17 is going to have to do the damn thing. Also, make sure that you do subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Click that bell, turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream. Shout out to the Bills Mafia in the house. As far as the votes, we've got 24 votes, 75% for the Bills. Fernando says Raiders are a different team. Oh, here we go. I already know this one's going to be real interesting. I'm ready for it, though. I'm totally ready. Chris TV, what up? What's going on with you, man? Faces on Fire says, Jay, I believe this is going to test our relationship. Wow. It's going to test our relationship. Well, you know what they say. Relationships are meant to be tested, sir. They are meant to be tested. Big Ron in the house. Tom in the house. Deadman 88. Just don't sleep on us. We can run over you if you play like last week. Well, you know. It's a whole new week, sir. And we are at home. We're moving on from last week. We're moving on. And we're about to get into week 2. Shout out to Conrad Tony. What up, Conrad? What's going on with you today? Forrest Green in the house. Chastity in the house. What's going on, Chastity? LML says, what up, Jay? Bills bounce back? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, they do. Timo says, our beloved little rascal. Yo, what? Mike Yoder in the house says, Jets. That's going to be the next game, sir. Forrest says, Jay, did you catch that Colorado game? I did. It was crazy. Then I went to sleep because I was tired. I was going to stream it, but I watched someone else who stream it, and then they got taken down. So I was like, yeah, it was good that I didn't stream it because I wouldn't be able to stream for a whole week. I played it smart and said I'll just get to work on Sunday. So, but shout out to Hella Gaming, though. He tried to do it, but he didn't know about Disney. He know about ESPN. See, we know what's going on with that conglomerate. We know. And as soon as I seen that ESPN had their hand on that game, I was like, yeah, I'm good. Crispy says, fun fact, I met this cougar at the Raiders game here in Buffalo a few years back. Good times. Oh, man. Timo says, Disney? Yeah, he didn't know. He did not know, my friend. Chris Saul says, what's the chances of the same guy picking off Josh Allen three Allen throws and running out Diggs to the end zone? Stop it. Cut it out.
For the game about the development of Trevor Lawrence, he now is demanding the leadership role that every young quarterback, hopes and aspires to.
Never talk about the Jags. They lost twice to Kansas City in Kansas City last year, and part of those 2 losses, they got 0 sacks on Patrick Mahomes. Well, this guy right here, Josh Allen, who's in the last year of his contract.
Bob says, I love Dion, but didn't know he was racist.
3 sacks,
what?
And 2 quarterback hits. Him and Trevor Walker have to put some pressure.
Mike says, it's good to see you in a better mood. Yeah, I'm good, man.
Today, but they are playing at home, down in that heat. So look for that man to be a difference in the game.
Yeah, talking about this Kansas City offense, to say Travis Kelce is a big part of it's the biggest understatement you can make. It's Patrick Mahomes, Chris Jones.
Yeah,
Travis
he had 161,000. He did
do?
good.
He helps everybody on the team.
He's
did
blocking.
Good. The Jaguars in the playoff game last year, they let him go. He catches it and scores a touchdown.
But the problem is the expectation now.
Watch Travis Kelce to the right.
It's all about the expectation.
He goes over the middle, double team, who's open, uncovered in the back of the end zone. Valdez-Scantling for the touchdown. So Travis Kelce connected with Patrick Mahomes. They move together. He's limber, he's fast, and he can catch that ball.
Yeah, man, when Patrick Mahomes is in his bag, it really is a piece of cake. Speaking of cake, It is his birthday today. Happy birthday, Patrick Mahomes. Check out this graphic right here.
So, it's Mahomes' birthday today?
MVPs,
imagine if he loses on his birthday. That'd be crazy.
He's done it at the youngest age, 27. Look at John Unitas, Tom Brady, Joe Montana, Peyton Manning. Those are the best of all time. But listen, when it comes to this man right here, Patrick Mahomes, he really can do it all. You mentioned the wide receiver core a little bit earlier, Boom, and I agree with you. They are average until they prove otherwise. He can't every single game be the guy that
the perfect birthday present.
I'm talking about the Jordan effect. This is a game where guys
just that guy. What up, man?
Travis Kelce. You can't just lean on those two superstars to get this off.
Kelce coming off a hyperextended knee. How difficult, though, Nate?
It's very difficult, and you'll see him. He won't fight through too many tackles. He might even run out of bounds instead of running a guy over. He'll be a little cautious coming back this.
Silverado, Thailand in the house.
All right, folks, and it's now time for Game Picks presented by Tostitos. Upset specials for Week 2 feel.
Hey, Jacksonville Jaguars, they played really well last week. They played the Kansas City Chiefs very close in the playoff game. I'm taking them today to beat Kansas City.
I'm taking the home dog. I beat the Tennessee Titans over the L.A. Chargers. Derrick Henry with a big day.
All right, I got the Baltimore Ravens over the Cincinnati Bengals. I feel like Baltimore's going to get the upset. Cincinnati's still trying to figure out their rhythm.
Home dog, Bill O'Brien. What an impact he had on Mac Jones in Week 1 versus the Philadelphia Eagles. He and, by the way, Jim Schwartz, as you said last week for Cleveland, both two coordinators having profound effects. Time to swoop up your limited edition Tostitos team bags. They are available for select NFL teams in their home region.
Whoa, I got to get me a Tostitos
today. Could you see
Bills
He was fuzzy. Look
bag.
All right. Hey, folks.
I got to get one of those.
Game time, Nate, and that means what?
All right. Yeah, they got the team bags now for the chips. I gotta get one of those. Obviously, you got to eat the chips and then keep the bag, but you don't want to keep the chips in the bag, because they'll get stale. Shout out to Ryan for being a member of the family for 11 months, holding it down, showing everybody what loyalty means. Shout out to you, Ryan. Thank you for the support, my friend. Thank you for holding it down, being a member of the family. 11 months strong. Let's keep it going. Game Pro says, Jay, did you watch the Iowa versus West Michigan? I did not. The only game that I caught a little bit of was the Colorado game, and then I passed out because I was tired. I had a lot going on yesterday. So, Timo says, if you appreciate our coverage, consider dropping a like for the algorithm to give us more exposure. You guys know how this works. 121 viewers. We had 38 likes. We need to get to 100 before kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure that you are hitting that like, that thumbs up button. It is much, much appreciated. I do thank you for all the support rocking with us today. Sunday football, ladies and gentlemen. Raiders and Bills, the home opener, coming up next. Mark Poindexter says 34-17 Bills. Okay. Priscilla in the house. What's up, Priscilla? Let's go. Shout out to Angela back in the building. Joe Black says, what's up, Jay? That birthday is the reason the Chiefs win. Don't count the chickens before they hatch, my friend. Don't count those chickens before they hatch. The Colorado game just ended like 10. I heard it was crazy. Once they finished it up. Face on Fire says, Jay, so you honest about why you asking for stuff? Asking for likes? Oh, we gonna ask for likes now. We gonna ask for likes and subscribes because we provide a great service, my friend. We provide a great service. And sometimes people need guidance. They sitting there, they having a good time. They're like, oh, I forgot to give Jay a like. Well, hey, I'm going to remind you a couple times. That's all. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell. Click notifications. That way you don't miss out on the stream. Richard says, keep the chips in the bag and open 50 years later, YouTube video gets 1 million views. 50 years? If I got to wait that long for 1 million, I'm doing something wrong, yo. Shout out to you, though, Richard. John Salazar says, let's go, Buffalo. Thanks for the stream, as always. Shout out to you, John. I got you guys. Much love. Much love. All right.
Welcome back to the NFL today, and now Amazon takes you out to the sights and sounds of the game between the Raiders and the Bills. Let's throw it out to Orchard Park with our announcers, Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to Brady. What up, man? Maurice Trotter in the building. Let's go, y'all. Let's get it going. Home opener for the Bills.
For the Buffalo Bills, who have won 3 consecutive AFC East Division titles. And with the Bills Mafia, hopes high for this upcoming season. As today, they face the Las Vegas Raiders on a perfect
Fred
day
Pinner, what up, man? Truth in the
Western
house.
New York. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside Trent Green. We'll check in with Melanie Collins moments from now. Well, last week
Bob
in
says,
week
please
1
don't get mad today.
The Bills, the Bengals, and the Chiefs.
We'll get into that in a
favorites
minute.
In the AFC lost.
Well, Kevin, parity in the NFL is at an all-time high. In the ultra-competitive AFC, it's never been higher. You have to bring your A game every week.
All 3 had issues, and for the Bills in particular, Trent, turnovers were their problem in the Middlelands against the Jets.
Well, and those turnovers were on Josh Allen, and he openly admitted that he did not play well enough last Monday night against the Jets. 4 turnovers, 3 interceptions, 1 fumble, but Josh Allen is the ultimate dual threat quarterback. He can run the football, throw the football, improv. That's what we're going to look at in Going Green. We have a couple of plays, good and bad. The improv on the first play is there's pressure up the middle. He uses his legs to get to the outside. He keeps his eyes upfield to extend the play, and then the last second throws the touchdown. That's the good Josh Allen. The bad Josh Allen in the fourth quarter fumbled the snap because he took his eyes off of things, fumbled it again, just not good enough to get the win. But who is good enough is Stephon Diggs. Now in his 4th year with the Bills, he and Josh Allen have a great connection. I look for him to have a big day today. The Raiders play a lot of zone coverage, and that's where Diggs thrives, is finding those open windows.
Reese's, how do you like the Packers?
The Bills had a
They're
hard
right.
time stopping the
They're
the Jets running game.
Well, and they weren't good enough stopping the run.
Big
The Jets
lazy,
had over
much love, man.
70 yards rushing. The 7th-year vet Matt
Empire
Milano was
says,
in the
Josh,
middle of this
let's
defense.
focus
A
and
week
play
ago, 8
smart.
tackles, 1 tackle
Let's
for
do it.
loss, 1 interception.
What's up, Nene?
He's gonna have to have a
What's
big
going
day
on with
today
you
for the
tonight?
Bills defense.
Now our attention goes to the
Afternoon.
Las Vegas Raiders,
Afternoon.
who won on the road in Denver against the Broncos week 1.
Well, and it starts with Jimmy Garoppolo, the new quarterback for the Raiders after 9 years with Derek Carr. Josh
Shout out to
McDaniels
Furious
brought in
Storm, already
Jimmy
starting it
Garoppolo,
off with a
who they
$2
spent
super
3
chat.
years together in New England, and Jimmy picked up
Jay,
right
don't have
where
to
he
ask for
left off,
nothing.
and that's winning football
Jonas
games.
Tears.
That's what he does. He's not going to put up huge fantasy-type numbers.
Oh, what's
but
up,
he's gonna
Kolya?
find a way to win
What's
the
going on
game.
with you
Coming off of a foot
today,
surgery
this
this
afternoon?
offseason, he uses his legs to pick up the key first down to keep that game extended, keep that drive extended, and not give the ball back to the Broncos. You can see his winning percentage over 70% in his career. He's going to rely heavily on Devontae Adams. No Jacoby Myers today because of concussion protocol. Devontae Adams.
Now, Lynn, what up, bro?
Sensational throughout his career. Now in his second
Carolina in the
season
house.
with the Las Vegas Raiders.
And for more on the Raiders, to the field.
Tactical says, Jay, got you on the TV. Titans on the radio. Shout out to you, Tactical. Much love. Bills should snap back today, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Jay don't have to ask for nothing. Jonas Tears.
All right.
Sunday after the win over Denver, they flew back to Vegas, came into the facility on Monday morning to break down film before jumping on a plane
Let me,
to West Virginia, where they
make
stayed
sure
at
I
the
got
Greenbrier
these
Resort this
train
week. They told us
horns
they had
ready.
3 very productive days of practice and team bonding before jumping on a plane to Western New York yesterday. And they're hoping that that week of team bonding and adjusting to the climate and time change is going to help them get off to a faster start today.
We got the cowbell. We got the cowbell.
Lead the AFC West after 1 week. The Bills
We
are
got the
looking for
train
their
horn.
first
We got
win
the
of season.
cowbell.
The Las Vegas
As close
Raiders
as to the authentic
Buffalo Bills.
experience I can get you guys
Get
without
back to
being at the
Orchard Park
game.
after this on CBS.
Rocking with your boy Jay today. All right, I see a determined and focused Allen. I am not worried. Today is September 17th. Mr. 17 is gonna ball out, ladies and gentlemen. We got the cowbell. We got the train horn. We are ready. 181 viewers, 68 likes. We need to get to 100 before kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure that you're hitting that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. Let's make it happen. We need 43 more likes, 43 more thumbs up to get to that 100 mark. Timo says, LMAO, when I hear cowbell, I can't help but think SNL skit. Yeah. Oh, man. Priscilla says, man, that Colorado game was awesome. I caught half of it. It was great. It was great. To be honest, I thought they were going to give Dion and Colorado the business, but the boys fought back. I was looking at some article. I forgot the name of that team, but some team won like 91-0. How is that even possible? 91-0 Anybody know what I'm talking about? I seen the stat real quick. I forgot the team. I just seen the number, and I just was like, wow. But yeah, that was crazy. Furious Storm says, we got to have more cowbell. I got you, yo. Chris Shea, what up, man? What's going on with you today? Jason says, Niners afternoon slot. No, Jason. The afternoon slot is going to be Jets and the Cowboys. That's going to be a crazy one. It's going to be a crazy one. Everybody's expecting a steamroll by the Cowboys because of Mr. Wilson. But I say it's going to be closer than what we think. But I got the Cowboys. It pained me to say that. Zach Wilson shows up today. I think he does. I think it's going to be a good one. I do. Forrest Green says, last score I seen for the Ducks versus Hawaii was 55-3. John B., all the way from the Outer Banks, says, I told you on Monday that the Bills will lose to the Jets. Priceless. Bills go 0-2. And then all the talk about your boy Josh Allen. John B., this reminds me of that episode where John B. took the boat and it was just him and his girl out there lonely, and he was trying to fight through the hurricane so he didn't get caught by the cops. And the boat, they got flooded out. They flipped over or whatever, and they didn't make it. That's kind of how I feel about your prediction there. Leon Jones says, bro, if we lose this game, my hope for the Super Bowl is going to be disappointed. Richard says, is it Zach and Allen day? Let's go. Crispy says, John B., find something safe to do, my guy. Find something safe to do. Ronald says, Jay, that was Portland. Oh, man, we're getting ready, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting ready.
Today, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Buffalo Bills. Our kickoff is next.
Matty T, what up, man? What's going on with you, bro? All right, we're getting through these commercials again. Let's look at the votes. 121 votes. We got 121 votes and 84 likes. We need to get to 100 likes, ladies and gentlemen. We need 16 more. 16 more likes, 16 more thumbs up. Let's hit that 100 before kickoff. I know you guys can do it. I believe in you, and I know that you guys can do it. Shout out to Lexa for coming through. Says hello, everybody. Jay and go Bills. Jonas sends a $2 super chat. Wait. Turn it up, Jay. Turn it up. There we go. Says, Storm, should have kept your dollars. Talk is cheap. Wow. It's going to be that kind of game today, huh? All right. Forrest Green says, wow, 2 weeks ago, Ducks beat Portland State 81-7. That's crazy. Shout out to you, Jonas. Thank you for the support, my friend. Thank you for the $2 donation. We are preparing for kickoff. Bills home opener against these Raiders. Michael H. says your Bills should bounce back today, Jay. Yes, I'm not worried. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a great, great game. After all, the Bills are not facing the mighty Zach Wilson anymore. Mighty. Wow. Mark says confident in my Bills blowout. I'm excited. Bob says Jimmy G throws for 4 touchdowns. Really? You know what? I kind of remember now that you wanted him on the Cowboys, so now you're hyping him up. I get it. Jesse says they barely beat the Broncos.
Storm. Should have kept your dollars. Talk is cheap.
Oh, man. Fada says, hey, Jay, starting Rashawn Johnson today in fantasy as a flex. What do you think about that experiment?
Cowgirls get spanked by Zach Wilson. Dak Prescott with 4 ints.
Wow. Y'all are getting crazy today. Shout out to Ryan coming through with the $5 super chat. It's going to be that kind of day, ladies and gentlemen. I like it, Faded. It's one of those plays that you're going to sit there and watch and really hope what happens, though. Shout out to Mages. I'm trying to catch up with all you guys. Furious Storm with another $2 super chat. Thanks for the support, my friend.
I give these dollars to Jay for a reason, nickel shush.
Jesse D says Colorado game is really good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for kickoff. Let's get to the game.
Daniels will be going head to head today.
Very little wind here inside the stadium. Deep back, they've got DeAndre Carter, the former Los Angeles Charger. Amir Abdullah is back there, too, getting the opening kickoff from Tyler.
All right, here we go. Kickoff. Raiders will get it. And it's going to be a touchback. They'll start at their
and this takes us
25.
to 10-year veteran Jimmy Garoppolo of the Raiders.
And what a great addition he's been. Long-time quarterback Derek Carr, 9 years as the Raiders quarterback, but Jimmy Garoppolo coming over. You see, he wins. That's all he does, right? His debut, all three teams, he's won his opener like he did a week ago, getting a 17-16 win against the Broncos. Here going up against a tough Buffalo team who's especially tough at home.
All right, here we go. First and 10, Raiders.
First and 10 from the 25 for Garoppolo. Jacobs the back.
Handoff. Nice. He didn't have to do nothing. Just bump him to him. He goes down. Jacobs loses 4 yards on the run. 2nd and 14. Just that fast. Just that fast.
Jacobs anticipate him being a big factor today, as the Bills weren't very good against the run, but that time with a loss on the opening play of the game.
And he was going up against the right guard, Greg Van Roten.
2nd and 14.
They'll be going head-to-head with a 2nd down and 14.
Pressure, quick throw on the screen. Jacob gets it. He's got plenty of space. And he will be just short of the first down, 3rd and 2.
It is a catch and run of 12, and he's up to the 33. The Raiders offense last week in Denver.
All right, we got to get this horn going.
Offensive line in the NFL.
3rd and 2.
And then you look at the weapons around Jimmy Garoppolo, with Renfro getting more opportunity because no Jacoby Myers today out with a concussion.
5 in the secondary for the Buffalo Bills. It's 3rd down and 2.
5 on the play clock. Snap is off. Jimmy throws deep. That's going to be caught in coverage. Adams for 17 yards.
Johnson, big time throw. 16-yard pickup.
Great back shoulder throw by Jimmy Garoppolo. He's got Devontae in the slot. We talked with Devontae yesterday about the fact that does he think that Tre'Davious White is going to
shout out to E. Capone coming through with the $5 super chat.
What it do? Let's go Buffalo.
Shout out to E. Capone. Thank you for the $5 donation, my friend. Thank you for the support. 1st and 10 for these Raiders.
Here's the handoff, and it goes to Trey Tucker, a rookie, and he's on the move.
Tucker's gone. He's got plenty of space. He gets a big run, 34 yards. Defense, step up.
16. That's a run of 34 yards, and the tackle made by White.
Just a quick hitter around the outside, and Tre'Davious White gets caught up following Devontae Adams to the inside, so gives up that edge.
Tucker is a rookie and a 3rd-round pick out of Cincinnati. And with Jacoby Myers out, is
1st and 10 now at the 16.
By committee today. With Jacobs in the backfield in a 1st and 10 from the 16 of the Bills. First possession.
Play action. Jimmy throws. Adams gets it. He's got plenty of space. That's going to be a touchdown.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Raiders score first.
The left guard Parham sealed it off, and Garoppolo with the touchdown pass. And the Raiders on the board. 6-0, 16 yards through the air to Adams.
Very efficient drive for Jimmy Garoppolo. Just the quick throw, the flash fake to the right to get the flow of the defense going that direction. Then the wide
nobody's
receiver
on the left side. What are you doing, defense?
And Devontae Adams
what
doing
are
the
you
rest.
doing?
What a way to start for the Raiders. Jacobs had a catch and run at 12. Adams caught one for 16. Tucker with the end around for 34. And the
extra point is up. It's good. And Raiders will start 7-0.
16-yard touchdown pass. Garoppolo to Adams, the 6-time Pro Bowler, on the board first on CBS.
Quick timeout commercial break. Score 7-0. Bills Mafia, what are we doing? What are we doing? We got to get it together. It's just going to have to be a shootout. That's all. If you're going to play like that, it's got to be a shootout. Shout out to Jonas coming through with the $5 donation.
Storm and Ryan better have your pillows ready. We know you guys are kicking and screaming like some goddamn girls tonight. Hush, my little ladies.
Wow. Absolutely unbelievable. Shadow Story says, told you. Bills need a new, neither old defensive coordinator. It's looking like it. Listen, if you guys remember, I said this before, all right? I'm not going to go back to how I felt in week 1, all right? I said that if we were going to win, we need to score at least 35 or more points. I said that. I said our defense isn't going to get the job done. We have to score. So guess what? If the defense aren't going to do their job, offense, you got to step the hell up right now. You got to go out there and get it done. If the defense ain't working, then the offense has to do it. That's just the reality of it. Bank on Money says, what Allen will show up today? The one that's going to win. As we get to this quick commercial break, timeout. Shout out to Daniel. What up, man? And the gym making some gains. Let's go. Shout out to you for the $3 donation. Thanks for the support, Daniel. Shout out to Jimmy Donner.
Home improvement. Sonic. Sonic. DreamBuy.
I got you, you can
an
phone.
official sports betting partner of the NFL.
Yeah, Daniel, I got you, bro.
By Jimmy Garoppolo, who has won every time he has debuted with the new team. Back in 16 and 17 and last week against the Broncos as a Raider, came here as an unrestricted free agent. The replacement
Eddie Woods, what up, man?
at quarterback.
What's going on today, bro? Glad to see you back. Patriot politics research in the house.
Raiders all-time leading passing yards and all-time leader
As the
in
Raiders will
passing
kick back to the
touchdowns.
Bills. And
Big
here we
opportunity
go.
for Jimmy Garoppolo coming in here and picking up an offense.
Josh Allen at home in the opener. First time with the ball. What is he going to do?
The quarterback, Josh Allen, who completed 71% of his passes last week, but he was sacked 5 times.
9-17, Mr. 17. Let's get to work. Let's get to work.
You see the numbers he's put up over the last 3 seasons. Been in the MVP conversation all 3 of those seasons and putting up some big numbers.
1st and 10.
5 in the secondary. James Cook is the back. And a 1st and 10 for Josh Allen.
Handoff.
This
Cook.
is Cook. Dalvin Cook. Cook's younger brother.
And
he
he'll get
swerves his
a
way
couple
out
on
to
the run.
27.
2nd and 8.
Gain of 2 on the play and brought down by Bilal Nichols.
Ryan, I'll know after the Cowboys game.
Line of Buffalo.
Well, I think they have to play better. Listen, you're going against a Jets defensive line that is highly touted, but they have to play better. As you mentioned, Josh Allen sacked 5 times a week ago. And then you look at the guys that he has around him. Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis, jump out. James Cook, we talked about last week.
Shout out to Sue Wagner for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Sue. Welcome to the channel. Another handoff. Cook. And he gets maybe another couple. It'll be 3rd and 5.
A second-year back out of Georgia on a gain of 3. Now the defense for the Las Vegas Raiders. And up front, the headliner here is the Pro Bowler Max Crosby.
Well, it has to be Max Crosby. He had more snaps on the defensive line than any other player in the NFL. The linebacker, Spillane, comes over. He's a new addition to that defense.
Yeah, I want to see Murray more in the rotation, too. I really do. 3rd and 5.
In the slot. 3rd down and 5, first possession for the Buffalo Bills. Allen's got it.
Allen drops back. He's got time. He's going to run, and
there he goes running again as he makes it out, but cannot get the first down. He is short. They're going to spot the ball at the 30-yard line. Here comes some boos. The punting unit is out there for the Bills.
Well, Marcus Peters jams Diggs right at the
3
line
and
of
out.
scrimmage. Peters slips, but at that point in time, Allen is looking back to his left as he's scrambling. Spillane did an excellent job of staying at home and spying everywhere that Josh went, and he's the one that flushed him out of bounds. But because Allen took his eyes, he was initially on Diggs, went back to the backside. He missed the slip by Marcus Peters.
That's going to be a hit on the kicker. That should be a flag.
But inside the 20, and the punter took a shot.
And he gets up limping.
33-year-old punter Matt Sam Martin took a shot, as you'll see right here, being pushed in by the relentless Malcolm Kuntz.
You have got to be kidding me right now. Timeout, commercial break. Score 7-0. Raiders will get the ball back after the punt. Robert says, let's hear a deny, Jay. Hey, listen, I'm not salty. You know, I got to keep it real.
Denied.
Got to do it for the people. That's just the fact of it, ladies and gentlemen. 3 and out. It did not look good on this first drive. At home for Mr. Allen. See what this defense can do. 10 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first quarter as we take a quick timeout commercial break. 538 viewers, 138 likes. The next goal is going to be 200, ladies and gentlemen. We need 60 now. 60 more likes, 60 more thumbs up. Make sure you're hitting that that thumbs up button. It is much, much appreciated. I do thank you all for the support. Matty T says no flag. Yeah, no flag because he pushed the Bills player into the kicker. So there you go. That's one way of getting away with it. Just push the teammate into the kicker. I mean, it's not a flag anymore. There you go. Bear Williams in the house says, Allen do not need to play like on Monday Night Football game. No, he does not. He does not. Bob says, you want crooked refs? Go to the KC game. Let me give you guys your scores around the league. Baltimore 7, Bengals 0. KC and Jacksonville tied at 0 apiece. Chargers and Titans tied at 0 apiece. Packers, Falcons 0s. Seahawks, Lions 0s. Colts up 7-0 against the Texans, and that is your scores around the league. Quick timeout, commercial break. 150 likes. We need 50 more to get to 200. Let's make it happen. 50 more to get to 200. Shout out to Safari. What's going on with you, Safari? Right now it's a doubleheader with the potential to be a tripleheader. But right now it's a doubleheader for sure.
Garoppolo touchdown pass on the road. Garoppolo's career record 23-8. Jacobs on
Hand
first
off
and
to
10.
Jacobs. He'll get wrapped up by that defense, and that's a loss. Maybe no gain on the run. Shout out to Piggy Bacon for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing.
Working the edges. You saw Bernard on the last play there. Led the team in tackles a week ago, and then on the back end.
Shout out to Gate Smasher bringing in the Cedar Key, Florida Bills Mafia. Let's go. Shout out to Cedar Key, Florida in the house. All right, 2nd and 10 for these Raiders. Pressure. Garoppolo looking around, quick throw to the middle. It's going to be caught. First down for Jacobs, 12 yards on the catch. Crispy, I have not.
Yeah, right here, Kevin. You see Kenneth Walker taking from 1 yard out, culminating a 12-play, 75-yard drive.
Shout out to you, Casey.
Seattle 7, Detroit.
Safari, Aaron Rodgers is already done. Yeah, Rodgers is done for the season.
Walker can stay healthy. Seattle's got a chance.
They sure do, and it appears that
1st and 10 for the Raiders.
Rocket Johnson's the fullback. Here's a 1st and 10 to Jacobs.
Jacobs will get maybe 2 on the run. 2nd and 8.
And others, and is out to the 30-yard line.
And Seattle better keep winning just because of what's going on in San Francisco, and the Rams looked really good last week too.
There's a look at Jacobs. Some people thought maybe a little bit rusty last week, but after holding out all summer in a contract issue, he is back and playing.
Well, and a lot of that with running backs is the timing with your
Big Papa, what up, man?
You're not in pads.
What's going on, bro?
Yes, you may be in great
Liz
shape,
Cook in the
but you
house.
don't have the timing
Harrisburg.
of the blocks with the runs and
Let's go.
seeing that at full
Nancy
speed,
says
so
Las Vegas. He says
looks like
Eagles
to get
lost
up
wages.
today.
Amir Abdullah,
2nd and 8.
running back, 2nd down and 8.
Pressure, Jimmy. Throw. That's picked off. Let's go, Bills. There we go. Jimmy gets picked off by the Bills defense.
Great pressure right up the middle. Garoppolo trying to buy time. Rousseau gets his hand up, and he's the one that
Beautiful
tips it up in the air.
tip by Russo.
Bernard with the interception.
Emotional damage.
Normally on a screen as a quarterback, you want to drop back, settle, invite that pass rush, and then dip it off. But pressure right away doesn't allow Garoppolo to do that. And Rousseau gets
Shout out to
his hand
Piggy
on the ball,
Bacon
tipped
for
it
the
in the air.
$5 donation.
Last week in the end zone, Garoppolo did in
Says help to
Denver.
keep the game on. Bills Mafia Cedar Key. We enjoy your sportscast here. Shout out to you, Piggy Bacon. Shout out to the Cedar Key Bills Mafia.
Allen to the
Thanks for
air.
your support, ladies and gentlemen.
And to the side. That's
Quick
Diggs.
catch by Diggs. He'll get 5 yards. It'll be
Diablo.
2nd and 5.
10-point throw, picking up 5, and they got the ball at the 23.
Well, that first series, the Bills came out, tried to
Since
establish the
finally
run,
a
running
smile.
on 1st and 2nd down,
Oh,
and then not getting anything on the conversion on 3rd down. So coming out right away, just taking a quick throw.
2nd and
5,
5.
6 yards. Start this drive off the right way.
3 tight ends.
he's got to kill it. Switching the play.
Murray is the back on 2nd down and
Handoff.
5. Latavius Murray.
Murray, who should have been in the game in the start, gets the first down, 8-yard run. Let Murray cook. Let's go.
First down.
Well, and you wonder if Murray won't have a little
Help to
extra
keep the
juice
game
today,
on.
facing
Bills
one of his
Mafia,
former
Cedar
teams in
Key.
the Raiders.
We enjoy your
That time,
sportscast
excellent
here.
job blocking on the left side. He bounces it, sees
Shout
it,
out to you,
gets
Piggy
around the
Bacon.
edge,
Thank you for the
and
support.
picks up the
Cedar
first
Key
down.
Bills
Bills
Mafia.
lost
Shout out to all the
7
Bills Mafia.
possessions,
If you're a part of the
dating
Bills
back to last
Mafia,
week.
it should be nothing but
3
blue
outs,
and red
2
hearts in the
interceptions,
chat.
1
Where are you
fumble
at?
lost, 1 made field goal of 50, but off the upright. That took
Where
it
are
over
you
to-
at?
Trying
1st
to
and
cash
10.
in here on a deflected Garoppolo interception, 1st and 10.
Quick
Out of the
throw.
backfield, this is Deontay Hardy.
And
Red
Hardy
well,
gets
brought
wrapped up.
down
It's going to be a
Marcus
loss
Epps, who was a
of
college
4.
teammate at Wyoming of Josh Allen, losing 3 on the play, and they're back to the 19.
Well, that was the funny thing talking to Josh is we said, hey, tell us somebody in the defense that you're looking for. We're thinking, oh, Max Crosby. He's like, keep your eye on Marcus Epps. That's my old teammate from Wyoming. So giving his former guy, giving him some love in the meetings.
So that's who I was watching. Epps, of course, coming from Philadelphia as a free agent.
2nd and 13.
2nd down and 13 after the turnover. Murray in motion.
Allen,
to
quick
the air.
throw. That's going to be caught.
Diggs at about the 9.
And Diggs gets
Diablo, who had a good game last week.
11 on the catch. It'll be 3rd and 4.
On a nice sharpshooting gain of 10.
Well, that time Marcus Peters, you see, he turns his shoulders to the outside, thinking it's going to be an outside release by Diggs.
Shout out to you, man.
And Diggs gets right across his face, able to get inside on the slant with the accurate throw, making it 3rd and manageable.
Third
Allen
down
steps up,
and
gets
3.
hit, but he throws, and Diggs takes a big hit as well.
What a tackle. Got shy
Wow.
of the 1st down inside the 6. So it's 4th and about 2.5 to go. 4th
And it's going to be
3
just
for
short,
Buffalo.
4th and 1.
What's the reaction right there by Spillane? Once again, he's kind of mirroring where Josh Allen's going to go. So when Allen steps up to flush to the outside, Spillane's right there to come up and get the hit. But Diggs coming across the middle. What a tackle by Epps. Once again, the 2nd time on this
So
series.
4th and 1. Bills are going to go for this.
Into the picture. Now 4th down. See so many teams go with the quarterback sneak and everybody push the pile.
And Allen will get it. 2 yards on the sneak. 1st and goal.
Grinds his way, surging to the 4. Maybe at the 3. On the 4th and 2, and he has the 1st down. 1st and goal to go, Buffalo.
Pressure.
You see the push in the back right there.
Gates says had to go harass the Raiders channel. Shout out to you, Gates Smasher. All right, first and goal at the 4. Bills punch it in.
Picked off Garoppolo and trying to cash in. Davis.
Hand off, Murray. Hard run. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Bills. Touchdown. Latavius Murray. Let that man run.
Deion Dawkins just taking his guy on skates and moving out of there, and that's right where Murray goes, right at the point of attack. You can see the rookie Dalton Kincaid, the tight end.
You got to let Murray be number 1 running back. You got to let him run. Make Cook the second.
So
Murray is ready.
Diggs caught one for 10. They pick off Garoppolo on a deflected ball at the line of scrimmage, and they cash in with 6. And here is Bass to try to tie the game late in the first.
Extra point is up. It is good. Tie ball game. 7 up. 4:19 left on the clock in the first quarter. It looked kind of shaky in the beginning, but guess what? Bills came back and striked after the defense doing their job. Quick timeout, commercial break. Bears says Murray can run. We seen it. He did great in preseason. Let the man ball. Let him ball. 466 viewers, 175 likes. We need 25 more, ladies and gentlemen. 25 more likes, 25 more thumbs up to get to that 200. Make sure you're hitting that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. Thank you all for the support. Rocking with us today. The home opener for the Bills. Timeout. Forrest says, Jay, you said 7 Up. Now I'm thirsty. I haven't had 7 Up in a long time. It's been a long time. Anthony Richardson, 2 rushing touchdowns already. I'm rocking with it. Oh, looks like Seahawks and the Lions tied up at 7 apiece. Colts up 14-0. Chargers up 3-0. Baltimore still holding down that 7-0 lead. KC and the Jags still tied at 0 apiece. What's up, Steve? What's going on with you, bro? Robert says all tied up. Yes, sir. Tom starts with a hope Casey loses again. That's one of my upsets of the week. It's one of my upsets of the week.
New team support from the fan base like the Bills Mafia gives this Buffalo Ball Club. The Raiders have a terrific fan base as well. We're seeing a
Safari says, is it bad that I'm low-key rooting for the Jags to win that game? Listen, that's what I have for my upset. We shall see.
4 yards away.
Shout out to Michelle in the house. Let's go, Michelle.
It's Carter on the fly from the 8 for the Raiders. Finds a gap and brought down. He can fly. Let's take a look at Next Gen Stats.
Wrench Gang in the building.
Josh Jacobs, you look at the yards after contact. He led the NFL last year. He's led the NFL over the last 2 seasons.
1 second, ladies and gentlemen.
His ability after contact has been outstanding in his career. A little bit slow last week, and we've seen a little bit this week. Not having training camp and the timing with his linemen has slowed things down to start the season off.
Jacobs on Abdullah are the running backs from the 31. It's 1st and 10 for Garoppolo. has the time. Illuminor a block at the right tackle. This is Abdullah, who is grabbed quickly by Leonard Floyd, spinning outside the numbers at about the 35. And he gets 5. Last week, Garoppolo very effective outside the numbers throwing in Denver. He has started that way again here this afternoon.
He has been, and that's the thing. He's very smart.
All right, Chastity, the Bengals are playing the Ravens.
When you look at throughout his career,
playing the Ravens,
not throwing a lot of interceptions. I know he had the ball tipped earlier in this game that got intercepted. The interception last week was on a tip. But he can throw the ball down the field. He's just not going to take a lot of risks.
2nd and 5.
Second down and 5 with Jacobs the back. Garoppolo to the air. Short drop, quick release. And Adams can't get it.
Shout out to Josh Hawkins. Liz Cook says, hey, Jay, is this also a Bills dating app?
Well, just
I mean, there's been a couple people who have found love on the channel, so if you just so happen to do it, there's no hate for me. I wish you the best of luck. If you can find love on the Jay Reason stream. 3rd and 5.
Garoppolo with his foot surgery wasn't a part of the offseason program and just the number of steps. So getting that timing, this offense will continue to get better throughout the year.
Abdullah with Garoppolo, 3rd and 5. Here they come.
Pressure. Jimmy looking around, throws, batted down. Let's go, Bills defense! Epinesa with the bat down.
Denied. Pressuring the Raider quarterback, forcing 4th and 5.
Well, they end up ultimately only rushing 4, but they had 6 at the line of scrimmage, so that maybe caused a little hesitation with the pass protection. See Garoppolo trying to backpedal and lay it out to the outside.
Epinesa had 6 sacks last year.
Quick shout out to TX Leap D118 for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Punt is off. Fair catch will be at the 16 for the Bills.
Tied at 7 in Western New York on CBS.
Tied at 7 apiece. Bills get the ball back with 3:16 on the clock in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Quick update for your scores around the league. Ravens 7, Bengals 0. KC and Jags are battling right now. I've seen this ball exchange, those two, a few times now, with Jacksonville now having the ball with 4:16 left in that game. Chargers are winning 3-0 against the Titans. Atlanta is up 3-0 against the Packers. Your Seahawks and Lions still tied at 7 apiece. Houston just scored. It is now 14-7. Colts are up in that game. Quick timeout. Commercial break. I'm not going to lie. This Raiders team looks a little different. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But the Bills defense stepping up where they need to. Where they need to. 434 viewers, 207 likes. Next goal is 250, ladies and gentlemen. Keep hitting that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. Shout out to Mimi. Says, I'm new here. Born and bred in Buffalo. Let's go. Shout out to Mimi. Thank you for rocking with us today. Welcome to the channel. What's up, Cameron? Shout out to you, bro. Let's go. Ryan says they're different because any quarterback is an upgrade from Carr. I mean, you said it, not me. You said it, not me. Jonas says Texans should have kept Lovie Smith, fired him for winning their last game. They wanted the number 1 overall pick. You know how this works, Jonas.
The television phenomenon from the very first episode. Watch Yellowstone as part of a CBS event with a special look behind the scenes.
I got to see what I'm doing in fantasy.
Starts tonight after 60 minutes. All a part of CBS fall. It is first down.
Handoff. Murray. Power running. He'll get maybe 4.
Merritt makes the stop, and he's
It'll
out
be
to about
2nd and
the
7.
19-yard line, gaining 3. Trent, we know that the Bills struggled on first down against the Jets on Monday. That makes it more difficult on second down and third down.
I need Gabe Davis to get some yards, though.
They get up to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 7.
As Josh Allen now is changing the play, but on first down, a run for 2. Then they had the quick hitch to the outside for 5 yards after the turnover.
Tom Starr, yeah.
Raiders
Yeah, we'll be doing those pretty soon as the season progresses.
3-yard run by Murray.
Second down and 7.
Allen throws. It's be caught.
Outside it goes. This is the tight end and caught by Dawson Knox, who spun
Knox
around.
gets
Marcus Peters was
maybe
over
a yard. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Yard out to the 20.
Tyrone Johnson, what up, man?
The offensive coordinator
What's
for
going
the
on with
Bills
you?
this week. I said, you got to understand
Melissa?
the aggressiveness of Josh Allen when he runs the football, when he throws the ball, when he pushes it up the field. And Ken said, listen, we want to play smart. We don't want to play conservative. And that was his message. You don't want to take a stinger away from a guy like Josh Allen. And so far, everything has been kept very short
3rd
and
and
in
6.
front of the defense, not really pushing the ball up the field.
The expatriate Damian Harris is wide. 3rd
Allen,
and
quick
6.
throw. Caught. Dawson Knox, first down.
Grabbed by David Long.
Let's
from
go.
behind. On 3rd and 6, a dart of 7, a first down for the Bills.
And we may be seeing an evolution of this offense and what they're trying to get done on that side of the ball. The draft of Dalton Kincaid, the first-round tight end, and comparing him or pairing him with Dawson Knox, a lot more 2 tight end sets for the Bills, whereas a year ago they hardly used any 2 tight end sets. It was very limited on those numbers, but a lot of 2 tight end sets we've seen this season already.
It's 1st and 10. The fake to Cook. The time to
Quick
throw.
throw to be caught.
And this is the fullback Gilliam.
And Gilliam gets 3 yards, 2nd and 7.
I
think so,
And picks up
Jonas.
3. To your point, a lot of tight end, 2 tight end sets.
Cameron
against
says
the
you're
Jets.
killing me in fantasy right now.
66%
Yeah, but I
of the
need
game on Monday.
I need Gabe to get some
Last
yards,
year,
man.
This Buffalo offense used 2 tight ends in NFL 4% of the time.
Isn't that amazing? They changed it that much, and
I
that's
need Gabe
when
to
you bring
get
a
some
first-round
yardage.
guy like Dalton Kincaid, who they have really high hopes and expectations for. You pair him with Knox. Those are some matchup issues that you can present.
2nd and
That's
7.
what you can present to defenses. You have athletic tight ends that can take advantage from a size standpoint. That's a way that it looks like the Bills are going to try and
Shout out to Geneva.
On 2nd down and 7, and
Quick
he's
throw
got the
to
secondary
Davis.
receiver
There it
Davis.
is.
Rolling on
And
4
he'll get the
targets
big
against
first
the
down.
Jets and a
7
couple
yards on the
catches.
play.
He picks up 7.
Bills are
He's
moving
close
this
to the
ball
first.
now.
He's at the 37, and they are going to give him a first
Allen
down.
heard me. Yeah, finally.
1st and 10 Buffalo.
And
Finally
what
heard
that
me.
does, if you have tight ends, multiple tight ends, you've got to respect the middle of the field. So now all of a sudden, Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis, now all of a sudden they may get one-on-one matchups, whereas in the past they're rotating
1st and
coverage
10.
to try and cover those guys. As they
Free
get a
play.
hard count. Free play here for Josh Allen.
Allen throws. That's going to be caught. Davis again.
Down to the 45.
Let's go.
Is thrown.
19 yards on the catch.
Down to the 45. The Raiders, 19-yard pickup.
Offside. Defense.
Declined.
That penalty declined. The result of the play.
First down.
Gabe Davis lassos that rocket.
Ryan says, let Allen cook, Jay. I'm letting him cook. I just need some guidance, that's all.
And we're
Go in and feed Davis.
on CBS.
Right? Here's the issue. He was so focused on getting Stephon Diggs the ball, you're forgetting that Davis is great. Let Davis cook. Get him the ball. He can catch it too. Timeout, commercial break as we end the first quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, 1st and 10 at the 44. Got ourselves a ball game. Got ourselves a ball game. 445 viewers, 222 likes. Next goal is 250. Make sure you're hitting that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. Let's keep it going. What is happening to Burrow? That money bag holding his arm down? I'm just waiting for more excuses. That's what I'm waiting for. Jay, how about Josh just takes what the defense gives him? That would make sense, right? Right? Spread the ball around. That would make sense. Man, KC and Jacksonville are in a battle right now. Still 0-0, and it is about to be the end of the first quarter. That's crazy. I know there's some KC fans shaking right now. Prayer hands up. Please, Patrick, win on your birthday. Please. I got it for the upset. So far, the Jags are doing well. They are doing well. Shout out to Gate Smasher. Yeah, man. Jacksonville is no joke. I tried to tell him. After 5 quarters of football, Joey B still hasn't thrown for 100 yards.
Buffalo's got a touchdown pass of 16 yards to Devontae Adams. A 4-yard touchdown run by the Bills. Latavius Murray off a Garoppolo interception. We're tied at 7. Trent.
Well, now the Buffalo Bills with the ball over midfield here, getting an opportunity on first down. Be interesting to see if they don't go play action and try and go over the top. They've only pushed the ball up the field one time, and that was the last play where they got the hard count and had a free play.
All right, here we go. First and 10.
2 tight ends. First and 10.
Handoff. Hook. He gets wrapped up.
He got away from Spillane and kept
But he'll
his
fight
footing,
through it and get 2 yards.
down to the
2nd and 8.
1-yard line and picks up about 1.5 yards to 2 as Allen has started the game through the air. 9 of 9 for Buffalo.
Spillane has been everywhere so far. He comes into the backfield. He's able to make a big hit, but not able to wrap up Cook as he's able to pick up a yard. Looked like it was going to be a 2-3 yard loss. Instead, some positive yardage.
2nd and 8.
5 defensive backs for the Raiders. 2nd down 8 for Allen. 42 of the Raiders.
Good
and here's
snap.
a throw
Gets it
Diggs.
to Diggs. He'll
Grabbed
get
by
5
Michael
yards on the
Jackson.
catch.
Swung
3rd and
around
2.
for 37 on a gain of 5, bringing up 3rd and about 2.
Well, you can see, Kevin, what the Raiders are trying to do today, and it started from a week ago. You know, last year they didn't play that much zone.
VP Eimer. It's been back and forth a little bit.
So far this
defense
year,
for the Bills stepping up.
92% of their snaps was zone coverage.
Got a tie ball game.
We're seeing them in a deep cover 2 shell, trying to keep everything in front, not give up.
Shadow says Kincaid or Knox. Jay, it's too early. It's too early to tell.
In year 2 of this scheme, 3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3.
Harris is the
Handoff. Harris, nice move. And he'll get the first down, 11 yards on that carry.
At the 26. A nice gain, slithering his way for 11, and the Bills move it for a first.
Watch the run here. It's going to hand off in front. He just goes around the edge. Excellent job of sealing to the outside, and then Harris able to see inside and pick up that first down. That tells me by running the ball on that down, that tells me they were willing to go for it on 4th down. They were willing to get, if they were going to be short, get an opportunity. They're right in that gray area of going for it or kicking the field goal or punting. It's that gray area, but with the run on 3rd down, able to pick up the first down, now giving them good field position.
Damian Harris, the back on a 1st and 10.
Allen throws deep, going for it all. And that should be a flag, and it is. Defensive pass interference. Smothered Diggs. He couldn't do anything, and that's going to be 1st and goal.
To the outside. Diggs to the inside. Hobbs to the outside.
Defense number 39. A foul from the end zone. The ball pushed to the 1-yard line. Automatic. First down.
Kevin, there was contact there from the 10-yard line all the way into the end zone. I'm not sure what Hobbs is arguing about.
What are you mad for?
2 tight ends for Buffalo and a 1st and goal. 2nd goal-to-go situation in the game. Damian Harris is the
handoff. Harris.
Trying to go inside.
And he'll
the
get
former 3rd-round
stopped.
pick by
Loss
New
of a
England.
yard. 2nd and goal.
As a free agent, part of that Alabama 2-time national championship team, and the 1-time backup to Derrick Henry at Alabama, losing a yard. They'll put him back at the 2.
Shout out to JJ. What up, JJ? How you doing?
That's David Edwards.
David Edwards coming in as that extra tight end, being declared as eligible.
2nd and goal.
Looks like they bumped out Dawkins.
Second down goal.
And no, Allen keeps, throws. That's going to be caught. Dawson Knox. Nice fake. Leaves out an open Dawson Knox. Beautiful pass. Great catch. Bills up.
Well, and the Bills really sold it with their formations, flopping Dawkins to the other side, so they have everyone believing the ball's going to the right. Allen to the outside. Nobody on Knox. Watch the play fake and the pursuit of the defense. He's able to get around the edge. Those are sometimes the toughest throws, Kevin.
Extra point is up. It is good. 14-7. Let's go Bills Mafia.
They've scored the last 2 times they've had the ball. Davis caught one for 19 on that drive, and they finish it off with the first touchdown of the day by quarterback through the air, Josh Allen.
Liking what I'm seeing. Defense stepping up. Offense working out the kinks. Bills up 14-7. What's up, Alvin? What's going on with you, bro? Let's go. Bills Mafia in the house. Bear says Allen redeeming himself. He better. Hoodie Allen full effect. Jonas says, don't worry, Knox will get hurt soon, and that young rookie tight end will get his chances. We're not hoping for that now. We're not hoping for that. We want to have both tight ends out there. Looks like Jacksonville's about to score. Maybe a field goal. $441 viewers, 230 likes. Next goal is 250, ladies and gentlemen. 250. We need 20 more. 20 more likes, 20 more thumbs up. He got hurt the last 2 seasons. I mean, anything could happen now. Right? We can't predict injuries. Is that what we doing now? We predicting injuries? You can say the same thing. All right, if that's the case, then Zach or Dak's gonna get hurt. Right? It's the same thing. You can't predict injuries, man. I just want to see these boys get out there and ball. Just get out there and ball. Hard knocks. Yeah, I like Kincaid too, but I think having both on the field is better than having just one. Shout out to George Tucker. What's up, George? Wrench Gang in the house.
Short touchdown pass by Josh Allen at 2 yards. He started the game, as we mentioned before, 11 of 11, and those 11 consecutive.
Goff is 9 of 9.
Trent, his best start to a game in his career, did the same thing last year against the Vikings right here.
Well, and I would guess
Jacksonville scored first, 3-0.
For just 58 yards. He's been very protective of the football and 5 yards per attempt.
Touchback to the 25 on the kickoff to Mel downstairs.
Well, guys, one key piece of this Bills defense not out there today is Von Miller. And I caught up with him pregame. He said his knee's feeling good. He was actually cleared by Dr. Dan Cooper 2 days prior to the Bills making a roster.
You see that hat Von Miller's wearing? Y'all see it. It's the on-field hat. The on-field hat.
To show his teammates who he is as a supporter and a teammate and a coach. And he's been down here coaching up this Bills D-line. And he said he's hopeful for a Week 5 return, guys.
Now he's on that short-term
Week 5 return for Von Miller, hopefully. 1st and 10 for your Raiders.
Well, and that's impressive that he's even that close. It's only 10 months removed from injuring the knee.
Garoppolo going for it all.
Looking for Tucker, and he's got the ball flag thrown, working on
That's going to be
decided shrimp
like
on
pass
barbecue. We're playing Raiders.
working on Benford, and The ball right now at the
Shout out to Piggy
36.
Bacon coming
Let's
through with
see it
another
is against
$2
Buffalo.
donation. Shrimp on barbecue.
Yeah, Bedford just doesn't
Okay.
turn around. There's contact
I like
there
it.
at the top of the route.
I haven't had barbecue shrimp in a long time, though.
That won't be ruled a catch.
There's no foul on the play. However, the ruling on the play is a catch. First down, Las Vegas.
Well, then it's going back. They should hurry up.
Quick
on the
shout
ball
out
and try to
to
get a snap. The Raiders
Snia for the
It doesn't appear
$5
from that
donation.
angle that he was
Thank you, Snia. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the $5 donation.
So now they just overruled it and said incomplete pass. So they must have gotten a call from New York on that one, because that was a pretty quick change. But I guess the
Nene.
question would be, how do you overturn
Shout
the
out to you,
penalty?
Nene. You always get thrown off.
If the penalty was called.
Steve's
and
his
I
cool
think
hat.
that's
Thanks a
what
lot,
Garoppolo's mad
Steve.
about, who's talking to one official, and that's what
So it's
Josh
going to be
McDaniels
ruled
is mad about
incomplete,
talking
no
to
flag,
another
2nd and
official.
10.
How do you pick up the flag on that when it looked like there was contact along the sideline?
Remember, Benford was the one that chased down Brees Hall on Monday Night Football on that 83-yard run. Denied him a touchdown with incredible hustle. Christian Benford out of Villanova, leading tackler last week. 2nd down and 10 from the 25.
All right, here we go.
The pitch out
Toss.
to Jacobs.
Jacobs
They're coming at him with Rousseau.
tries to hit the edge. He's going to be short. It'll be 3rd and 11.
No place to run, no place to hide. And they'll mark him down about the 23.
Got to bring out that horn.
At the top of the road. And you see the official is right in position. He's trailing. He's about 5 yards from where the contact happens.
3rd and
He throws
11.
the flag, but ultimately end up picking it up, which is what upset the Raiders.
Gene Steratore, rules analyst, says no PI. Abdullah in the backfield, 3rd and 11. They need the 35. Here they
Pressure.
come with Floyd. The block by a little
Garoppolo
downfield.
throws. That's going to be
Adams.
caught.
At the 42,
Adams
get the
for
first
18
down.
yards.
Good strike, 19-yard pickup.
Going back to the
And
well.
they're working on a couple, including the safety Micah Hyde, and the Raiders move the chains.
Excellent job of protection here for Garoppolo. He has the patience to stand tall in the pocket, and then he's able to find the window.
Yeah, he's had so much time in that
Squeezing it
pocket.
between a couple of defenders.
So
Benford
much
and
time.
Poyer or Hyde there.
1st and 10.
Big first down for Garoppolo.
And some breathing space at their own 42 at the 1st and 10.
Garoppolo throws again to the middle. It's going to be caught. And another first down as Jacobs will get 10 yards on the play.
Gain of 10. Maybe 9.5. Let's see where they spot the ball at just inside the 49. He needs the 48, so it's looks like a 2nd down and a yard or less.
Well, now they're waving the chains.
All right, they're moving the chains.
It looked like it was a little short.
Well, they had him at the 49. They just moved it up a yard, and they put him at the 48. And so indeed, a
Tampa
first
Bay's
down
up
and a gain of
10-7 against the Bears.
That's to Jacobs.
Well, you go back to that opening drive touchdown.
What's up with KC? All they do is throw, no running plays. No faith in that run game.
This time on 3rd down,
1st and 10.
3rd down conversion to Devontae Adams, keeping this drive alive.
It's 1st and 10 with Jacobs. From behind.
Jacobs wrapped up.
Went through
No
Motorola
gain,
Series
2nd and
last year.
10.
Starting this year, a couple 32-year-old safeties for the Bills. No gain in the play. They stay at the 48. Want to remind you, stream the NFL on CBS live all season long on Paramount Plus. Try it free at ParamountPlus.com/NFL. Jacobs, 5 carries, -3 yards.
Shout out to you, Philip.
An excellent job by Poyer working behind the line of scrimmage. He came off the edge. Nobody's defending him, and he was able to chase it down from behind.
Garoppolo, 7 of 11.
Got the play off as it hits 0. He's going to step up. Quick throw. Adams. 21 yards. 1st and 10.
Catch and run of 23.
Bills secondary, man.
The 27 of Buffalo.
And I think that was just improv
Bills
by Devontae
secondary.
Adams and Jimmy Garoppolo. Watch, he just sits down.
Much love, Philip.
Little spin out move to the outside. He sees Garoppolo shuffling to the outside. He knows he has Poyer and man. Watch as he slides over. I think Adams sees that, and so he spins upfield. Picking up the first down.
Monte Adams with back-to-back 1,500-yard receiving seasons.
1st and 10.
The 1st and 10.
And that's going to be a loss as Jacob loses 3 yards on the play. Good defense for the Bills. 2nd and 13.
Less than 200 miles from here, losing 3, getting Jacobs back to the 30.
You think this defense has heard all week about they've got to stop the run, and the Jets ran all over
Ryan
them.
says Jacobs is a waste of money.
I'm sure they were irritated by that question all week as well, as they've been all over Jacobs.
2nd and 13.
That defensive front, don't they, Trent?
They do keep people fresh and getting into the backfield, and Ed Oliver's been a big presence. We already talked about Melanie did about Von Miller coming back here hopefully in a couple of weeks just to add more depth to that side of the ball.
Into the nickel, second down.
Snap is off. Jimmy gets wrapped up. Russo.
Bringing him down about the 29. He may have fallen ahead for a yard. He did. Russo comes through with a big-time play. He set the
Stephen David, Josh Jacobs, 6 carries, minus 6 yards. Completely
Well, and I think you consider
unimpressive.
this a coverage sack. They only rush 4. Milano comes on the blitz, and then they drop out one of their ends, so it ends up only being 4. Nobody was open downfield. Only 3 receivers downfield. Nowhere for Garoppolo to go.
3rd and 12.
So fell forward for a yard. 3rd down and 12.
Jimmy in trouble. Steps up. Quick throw. Incomplete. And this will lead to a field goal for the Raiders.
Go ahead.
Here we go now with the field goal try. Carlson, all-pro a season ago. 47-yard attempt. Last year you see what he was, just missing 3 on 37 tries. A.J. Cole, the punter, is the holder. This is maybe the best punter long snap
Field goal is up. It is good. And it's now a 4-point game. 14-10. Bills still holding on to the lead.
Jacobs caught one for 10, and they get the field goal of 47.
All right, quick timeout, commercial break. Scores around the league. Baltimore, Cincinnati tied at 7 apiece. Jacksonville holding down that lead with 3-0, and they're looking to potentially score again. It's 2nd and 10 at the KC 37. Chargers still holding on to a 3-point lead against the Titans, 3-0 there. 8 minutes, 29 seconds left in that second quarter. Atlanta and Green Bay. Green Bay's up 7-3. Seahawks and Lions still tied at 7 apiece. And your Colts are still up 14-7. As far as the Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Buccaneers up 10-7 against your Bears. Has anybody seen Immortal? We need to put out like an APB out on Immortal and make sure he's okay, because we haven't seen him since the Bears lost that first week, and I need to make sure that our friend Immortal is okay. Somebody find this man. Somebody find him. Chandler Jones needs to get Allen and stop asking for an autograph. He's starstruck. What do you expect, Jonas? Pharrell Williams is not immortal. Stop it. What's up, Trey? What's going on with you, man?
Is sponsored by.
That is not true.
commissioned in 1945. Commissioned in 1945, decommissioned in 1976. Davante Adams, big on that drive, catches of 19 and
Come on, Ryan.
23. Talked with him yesterday. He is playing with his third different name quarterback in 3 years.
Well, and that's where he said this is just going to be a good growth process.
As the Raiders kick it back to the Bills.
Didn't have the offseason dealing with that foot injury recovery. This combination is just going to continue to get better.
Nice. Harris.
The kicker to beat.
Great run back on the kickoff, and he'll get to the 47.
Return, Damian Harris, 43-yard return.
Well, that's the thing with that ball being kicked outside of the end zone. You know, the new rule, you can fair catch that. He decides to take the ball and keep going, getting it up right near midfield. Excellent lane for him. Not a lot of contact or players he had to avoid.
Breaking news, Immortal last seen buying Kleenex at Target.
James Cook is the back.
Oh, man.
First down and 10. The fake to him. The heavy pressure from
Allen,
Nichols,
quick throw.
Outside to the rookie tight
And we'll
end,
get it to
Dalton
Kincaid for 10 yards.
Hit by Hobbs. Nice catch and run. Close to a first down. Back to New York and an update with James Brown and Bill Cowher.
Bill Cowher. Justin Herbert is going to find Keenan Allen. There's a penalty there, but it's on the defense. Watch this throw.
Wow, what a
Catch right
throw.
there. How about this two-point play? You know, when an offensive lineman says he's eligible, you might want to cover him. That's Trey Pipkins going to see right there in that formation. They lead, that being the Los Angeles Chargers, 8-0 over Tennessee.
Handoff, Cook up the middle.
It's Cook taking it up the middle.
And he'll get 9 yards on the run, 2nd and 1.
As he moves it down to the 33-yard line.
Shout out to you, Safari.
10 and a pretty play. Hobbs was there.
Yes.
They're going to give him a gain of 9. It's
Yes,
just
it is.
outside the 33 of the Raiders.
Well, we've seen improv by both quarterbacks and improv by both sets of receivers. We saw Davante Adams on the last series.
Base player, what up?
On first
What's going
down,
on with you today?
Did it as Josh Allen had to flush to the outside.
2nd and 1.
Both quarterbacks being creative.
We have a couple tight ends. Second down and
fake.
1. Dawkins, the block
Quick
right
throw.
to
Cook, he's got plenty of space.
Lane will chase on the chalk, been out of bounds.
And that's going to be 26 yards for Cook.
And he's down inside the 9, close to the 8. Goal to go. Pick up a 25 with James Cook getting the first down in the pass from Allen.
Well, if this is zone coverage, somebody's messing up the zone because Cook just went off the play fake, went out to the left flat, and nobody was out there on that side of the field. As the
First
Bills
and
now
goal.
have first and goal inside the 10.
Cook, a second-round pick a season ago. Singletary is gone. First and goal from the 8. Allen start 13 of 13, best
Another
of the regular
handoff to
season
Cook.
start
He
for him.
gets tripped
And
up.
staggering ahead and working to the 4. Cook. Diablo at the bottom
Second
of the
and
pile
goal.
and a gain of 4 on first and goal and bringing up second down and goal to go.
And Diggs was looking back, going, I got one-on-one on Bennett out here. Let's
Nancy
let's
says
take
Cook's
advantage.
got
Once that safety
wings.
rotated down, he wanted to take that
And not
one-on-one
Buffalo
shot.
wings. He's fast. He's definitely
Bills being
fast.
pretty deliberate with their run game, and let's see if they don't get an opportunity here, as it looks like Bennett's going to be lined up on him again, one-on-one.
Second and goal.
Second down and goal.
Allen's going to keep it. Dives.
And the hit by Epps, his college teammate, and the embrace afterwards and down to the 1.
He'll get 3 yards. Get to the 1. Third and goal.
That's why he has a smile on his face.
I think everybody held their breath as Allen
slam him to the ground.
tries to hurdle.
Jump in the air like that. And I know he's done this a lot in his short career, but Epps was ready for it.
Epps was ready for it, wasn't he? Yeah.
He knew it was coming. They immediately said hello.
Third and
Bills
goal.
have scored the last 2 times they've had it. 2 for 2 in red zone today. Murray is in. Third and goal. Allen. Murray trying to swerve.
Murray's going to be just short. 4th and goal. So what do you do here?
Did not get in.
Well, there was no hesitation.
I think you go for it. You're at home.
Now
I think you
McDermott
go
trying to
for
get a
this.
closer look to see how far exactly he has to go. It's a full yard.
Shout out to 21 Savage. Give it to Murray. Let him run it in.
It's 4th down and goal. Knocks the tight end on the move. And a timeout is taken.
First charge timeout.
3:01 in the first half. We'll be back.
McDaniels calls a timeout.
Patrick,
You got to go for this. You have to establish some dominance at home. And like I said before, if the Bills are going to win, they have to start averaging 30 points or more a game. So go for it. Give the ball to Murray. Maybe get Knox on a slant if you have to. But you definitely want to go for this. So, without a doubt. Quick timeout.
So a timeout was taken. Buffalo's got it 4th and goal.
Kevin, I like the decision. They're down here at the 1-yard line. 3 minutes to go in the half. You got a 4-point lead. I know the field goal will give you a 7-point lead, but I think being at home, this is the right decision to make.
Raiders have taken that timeout. Harris is in the backfield. Hardy on the move.
Allen, quick throw. Knox too high. Put it in his chest.
And they were looking inside.
Throw it in his chest.
Angular Knox could not lasso it, so on downs.
Turnover on downs.
The Bills can't get it in and turn it over to the Raiders, who come up with a terrific goal line.
Too high. Put it in his chest, Allen. Way too high. Timeout, commercial break. Jabber Devil says stupid. Yeah, I mean, if, like I said, I figured it was going to be a throw to Knox. But if you're going to throw to Knox, put it in his chest in the end zone. The worst that could happen is it gets picked off in the end zone. Put it in his chest. Timeout. Unbelievable. Chris says that was a bonehead play. What's coach saying now? Kick the damn ball. That's what's coach saying now. Kick the damn ball. Take the 3. Should have passed to Stephon Diggs. No, Knox could have caught that if Allen would have just put it in his chest instead of throwing it over his head. Andrew says just come away with the points. Base player says run the option. Hey, just do a jet sweep while we're at it. Just go ahead, jet sweep. Anything would have been better than a high throw. Baltimore, Cincinnati. Baltimore's up by 3. It's 10-7. Jacksonville still holding down that lead, 3-0. I wish that would have been like the 4 o'clock game or the Sunday night game. That game should have been prime time Sunday night or Monday night. That KC and Jags game. Gate Smasher says Raider Nation is pumped. I poked the bear. You got leading Raiders fans alone, yo. You gotta be ready for it all with them kind of fans. Allen is lacking confidence. He needs to cash in a long one. That is true. Right, here we go. 1st and 10 for these Raiders.
1st and 10 on downs. It goes to the
Quick
Raiders.
throw goes to the well and Adams.
Over there defending. There's Adams with a nice catch at the 9.
7 yards.
7.
Missed opportunity here for Josh Allen and the Bills as we take a look at Stephon Diggs, who's on the backside. Both defenders jump Dawson Knox,
77.
leaving Diggs.
Diggs is wide open. Oh my goodness.
Missed opportunity for the Bills and
wide
nice
open.
First down play by the Raiders to get some separation from the goal line.
2nd and 3.
Adams has caught 5 for 79, including a touchdown. 2nd down and 3 for Garoppolo.
And Jacobs will get wrapped up. No gain on the run. 3rd and 3.
Signed a huge contract this offseason, losing a yard. They're back to the 8.
Chris says, I see the disgust in your face. Listen. I'm disgusted because why? You're at the goal line, all right? It's not like even at the 20 or the 25. You're at the goal line. So your field of vision should definitely be like this, right? You can see basically everyone who's in the middle of the end zone. And Stephon Diggs is wide open. So why are we throwing it to Dawson Knox, who's double covered? Why? Timeout, commercial break. As Jonas says, put in the Bears, Tampa Bay. Let me see if I can squeeze that in. Shout out to you, Chris. 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. 2-minute warning. Kelsey, no catches. I expected it. Jonas, I tried to tell you don't want to listen to me. JJ says, Jay, do you think Allen needs more practice at reading the field? Seems like his vision is always on one player and he doesn't see everything that's out there. Exactly. 100%. He needs to work on his vision. Sarah says, ran into lots of Bills fans on the way to the game when I was getting off the thruway right near Rochester. Cool to see. Shout out to you, Sarah.
Rewards on any way you travel. And DirecTV. Stop compromising. Start watching.
Bengals tied it up. It's now 10-10. As Lions went up 14-7. 21-7 Colts Texans. 3rd and 3 for these Raiders. Safari, there will not. There will not be today. Garoppolo gets away. Incomplete.
4th down. Nice play by the defense. Oliver with a big game so far. Here comes the Raider punting unit.
Well, they were going to Devontae Adams on the slant to the left-hand side. Micah Hyde is the safety to that side. He lets Hunter Renfrow go. He's one-on-one in the slot. Instead, he jumps to the outside to double-team Devontae Adams. That's where Garoppolo wanted to go. By the time
Oliver with the pressure.
Backside, there's no time. You just have to throw
leading
it
to
away
the punt.
and not take the safety. Good defensive stop for the Bills, and now they're going to have an opportunity to get points before the end of the half.
A.J. Cole will punt for the Raiders.
So now if you took the field goal, you'd be up 17-10.
Watch the fair catch, makes it at the 43, hang of 4-8.
But obviously would have been a change of events as far as what would have happened. But you may have got the ball back with at least a minute left before the half.
Have a real good day.
As you take a 30-second timeout. Scores around the league. Ravens, Bengals tied up 10 apiece. Jacksonville still holding down that lead, 3-0 against the Chiefs. Chargers 14-7 against the Titans. Green Bay 10-3 against the Falcons. Detroit 14, Seahawks 7. Your Colts and the Texans 21-7. Colts still holding down that lead as we get back to it.
So after the punt from the 43, Buffalo with 3 timeouts. 1st down and 10. Josh Allen.
Allen under pressure. He's going to throw. That is incomplete to Davis. Throwing a rocket.
It'll be 2nd and 10. Coverage by Marcus Peters. The Bills, by the way, will get the
TX Sleep says, what's your go-to Tim Hortons order? Also, my girlfriend. Shout out my girlfriend, Jacqueline. Shout out to Jacqueline.
The Raiders have brought pressure blitzing the linebackers.
My go-to order is large Oreo ice cap, bacon egg or bacon egg on a croissant.
After going 13 of 13 now with back-to-back incompletions.
Cook is the back into the nickel. 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10.
Allen 13 of 15.
Allen, quick throw, gets it to Cook, who'll get a couple on the catch. Quick shout out to Perry coming through with the $10 super chat.
Raiders have 2 timeouts. Buffalo's got 3. You see the
shout out to you, Perry. Thank you for the $10 donation. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. It is much appreciated.
The Raiders end up getting the stop. They call it, but the Bills get the
Ryan says,
conversion.
Jay, I was at Home Depot, and I saw a guy huffing paint. All right, it's probably not the best place to be doing drugs at, but, you know, it's a legal drug. It's a legal drug. 3rd and 8.
At the line of scrimmage, but I bet they drop out.
They need the 47 of the Raiders on 3rd down and 8. Good time.
Allen fakes. Quick throw. And that's going to be caught. Stephon Diggs.
Bennett, a rookie out of Maryland.
Let's go.
Pickup on 3rd and 8. That's a first down to the 38-yard line of the Raiders.
As it gets to the 38, 54 seconds on the clock, it's going to lead to a timeout. Perrin says, was it Immortal? Yo, you guys are brutal. Where is Immortal? I'm going to have to send him an email.
JB, Phil, Nate, Boomer, and Coach Bill Cowher for scores and news and headlines here in week 2.
Where is my fantasy points? What are we doing?
Readies himself on that sideline, kick that 50.
Cam's closing in.
Sent it to overtime last Monday in the Meadowlands.
Oh, Derrick Henry's cooking right
to the
now.
outside. He's matched up one-on-one with Jacorian Bennett to the outside. He releases inside, makes it look like he's going to go on a post, and then plants that foot, crosses his face, and is able to
Raiders
get to the outside.
can't cover Stephon Diggs.
Away, making a sliding catch.
Allen began the game a career best, 13 of 13. Now 15 of 17. 1st and 10, 38 of Las Vegas.
Handoff. Cook hits that edge hard, and he's going to get another first down.
And works his way inside the 30.
Gets out of bounds, stops the clock.
James Cook will pick up
1st and
about
10.
9 right there. Will they move the chains? Let's see. Yep, they're going to give him 10.
Bills took the aggressiveness of Malcolm Kuntz, number 51, coming up the field, thinking it's going to be pass, and just getting the draw right underneath him to Cook, who gets the big lane to run up the field and get the first down.
Greg Rolstead.
The previous play is under review.
Said, did Richardson get hurt? Minshew was in? I have no idea. Can someone find that out for us? Let us know. Did Richardson get hurt?
Josh McDaniels is saying,
as this play is under review.
We'll find out when we come back. Did he get enough for the first down? He stepped aside here in Orchard Park.
And that knee was down, but why? Why is it under review? That's the question. Richardson concussion? What? Well, it's going to come down to whether Minshew can keep the lead. All he has to do is not make any mistakes. And they should be able to win. We'll see. Quick timeout. Commercial break.
You've got me saying words in my head.
Chris says 10 bits are fire. I haven't had 10 bits in a long time. Long time.
Makes me feel like I can't breathe. You've got me saying words in my head.
Manuel says, hey, how is Brown looking? I'm working and can't watch. Ruled out for the game. Not too bad, Manuel. Not too bad. Richardson lasted longer than Rodgers. Yo, you guys are brutal. Oh, man. Let's take a moment and appreciate Josh Allen. He's made of steel. I wouldn't say that. He's definitely doing much better this week, though. No mistakes yet. And that's how you're going to win. Not making mistakes. Gate Smasher says donuts are different tasting down here in Florida, raised on Timmy's. As much as I love Tim Hortons, I don't rock with their donuts. If I want donuts, I go to Krispy Kreme. Original glaze for the win.
Our rules analyst joins us, Gene's territory. Gene?
Yeah, sometimes when we look at these, we look at the body part being in bounds and think, but it's where the ball crosses the sideline. You can clearly see here that Cook's knee may be in, but that ball's crossing the sideline short of the 38. I think he's a good half yard short and a good ruling by replay.
All right, Gene, we thank you for that. So Diggs has caught one for 17. Cook just ran that for 9. Second down, 1. Bills 2 timeouts. At the 28. Outside.
Quick throw to Cook again. He'll get the first down. 3 yards on the catch. 41 seconds left as the Bills get to the 26.
Well, he picks up the first down, but he also gets out of bounds, so that keeps the Bills 2 timeouts in their pocket and allows them to utilize the entire field here with 41 seconds left.
1st and 10.
Freddy's Donuts.
That's Morris with that snap. Here comes
Allen, nice move. He's going to keep it and run. Still on his feet.
15 brought down by Diablo and a helmet-to-helmet on Merrick.
Yeah, there's going to be a flag on that. Helmet to helmet. And Allen bounces up like it's nothing.
Well, I think there's going to be a holding back behind the line of scrimmage, and then Merrick tries to hold up. And I think that's why he was like, wait a second, I held up. I mean, he really could have bent Josh Allen over backwards, but it is a helmet-to-helmet or shoulder-to-helmet.
Holding, offense, number 64. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 25. Those penalties offset. Replay. First down.
See, I don't like that. Like, you're going to offset holding versus someone getting hit helmet to helmet.
Like the shoulder, I mean,
it did. I mean, this is what the rule is for. It's a shoulder to the helmet.
And he did not slide feet first.
Yes, and he held up. I mean, if he wanted to leave his feet and I mean, from a player safety standpoint, it was a good job by Morgan to not do that. But with the holding
first
in the backfield, now it just sets up another
we'll do it over.
An opportunity at first down again.
Murray is the back. First Bills penalty. 1st and 10.
Good throw. Gabe Davis.
Davis. Boy,
15 yards on the catch.
To emerge, and Gabe Davis has done that today. A 15-yard strike. The ball is at the 11.
Tom Starr says refs hate Buffalo.
They've been overplaying Diggs so much, and Diggs is still making an imprint on this game.
We're lucky it's not snowing right now.
They need that secondary option. Davis to be the guy. Targeted just 4 times against the Jets.
.28 seconds on the clock.
First and 10, Allen to the
quick
end zone.
throw to the end zone, broken up.
They had a couple guys there, including Epps.
Kincaid.
Kincaid, the rookie. Also back there was Merrick.
Apple fritter for the win. Yes.
Each team with 2 timeouts.
Well, Allen trying to squeeze it in there.
Kincaid took a big hit.
To Kincaid.
He helpless receiver there, too.
Yeah, come on, refs.
He came off
y'all not throwing the right flags.
Backside. Josh tried pulling the safety over with his eyes. He came back looking to the left, and he knew what he was going to try and do. And you could hear him yell at the line of scrimmage, hey, you with me, you with me, trying to get the attention of Kincaid. And
2nd down and 10.
Quick throw. Allen gets it. Let's go. Shakir, 11 yards, gets a touchdown. What a throw from Allen. Under pressure, going down. Little sidearm throw to Shakir. He gets it in for the touchdown.
He starts to scramble. He sees the rush. He jumps backward and then just flicks it. Just right to Shakir, who's able to secure it. Watch, his eyes are down. He sees the pass rush. Oh, wait, I'm not going to run. And then he's able to locate Shakir and put an accurate
Andrew Dunn says, Jay, does Allen call too many audibles? No, I think he should be calling more. I think it's good. He hasn't made any mistakes today. He's calling the right plays. I think it's good. As the extra point is as well. Score is now 21-10.
We saw the excited reaction of offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey knowing that they get this touchdown right at the end of the half, and you brought this up, Kevin, they get the ball first coming out in the second half.
Shout out to Happy Face. What's up, Sasha?
Good start for Allen, 18 of 21 through the air for 142 and 2 touchdowns. But he's got Diggs, who has caught 5 for 40. Davis has caught 3 for 41, and they get Shakir right there.
Very nice ball movement this game. If you go look at the stats from last game to this game, you'll see that they've made this offense really, really work.
Against the Jets, where he had 4
and Allen's playing much safer football, which is what we needed.
The 3 interceptions were all pushing the ball.
Bills get ball after the half. Yeah.
Not many throws going up the field. Everything's been underneath, or the majority of it's been underneath. A couple of 14, 15-yard throws that ended up becoming 19, 26-yard type of games.
The spread was Bills by 8.
A lot more conservative with the ball today, and still able to come up with some great plays.
Daniel says if Buffalo wins the Super Bowl, bring the boys out for donuts. If the Bills win the Super Bowl, we'll be having a whole different conversation of what we're going to buy.
College football on CBS, 3:30 Eastern. The SEC on CBS features 17th ranked Ole Miss taking on number 10 Alabama. Then in prime time, a Big Ten matchup in Happy Valley. Number 25 Iowa, number 7 Penn State. All beginning at 2:30 with the drive to Atlanta, followed by college football today. That's Saturday on
Wait a
CBS,
minute, what did I miss? Kansas City's up 9-3 now. What happened, Jacksonville?
Garoppolo is thrown a 16-yard touchdown.
First and 10 now for these Raiders with 18 seconds.
The pass is deflected at the line, so a pick as well. First and 10 here. Miller a block at the left tackle. It's short, but caught right there. At about the 33 by the twirling Jacobs, and past the 35 to the 36, and he's got the first down.
Nancy says, thanks for being here, everyone. I've been considering returning to Buffalo to retire after living in Arizona for many years. Would be a big move.
Illegal hands.
This channel feels like home. Shout out to you, Nancy.
Defense number 47.
As much as I love the Bills, I wouldn't move back for them.
On Benford.
Enjoy that warm weather on your bones. You don't need the snow. You don't need the snow.
There was a cornerback battle opposite of Tre'Davious White between Benford, Elam, who is inactive today, and Dane Jackson.
Buffalo fans, I need your help. If the Bills change city, would their logo still be a Buffalo?
Opposite of White.
Well, Vegas, there were 2 timeouts still to go. The fact they just added 3 seconds to the game clock.
It'd be a whole different team then if it wasn't a Buffalo, right?
For the Raiders to try and get this thing across midfield.
Carlson's got the big leg. He's over there warming up. First and 10, Garoppolo at 9 to play. Illuminora block. Van Roten the block. And he comes to the side, 38-yard line, hauled in right there. Good catch.
Out of bounds. And that's going to be the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. 21-10. Bills up by 11 as we head into halftime. Great start for the defense, the offense. Allen not making many mistakes. I'm liking what we're seeing here. Before we take a quick break, we'll go to get into the scores around the league. You've got Baltimore and your Bengals tied at 10 apiece. KC and Jacksonville. KC goes up 7-3. It had 9 for some reason. I don't know why, but it's 7-3. Chargers up 14-10. Green Bay's up 10-9 against the Falcons. Detroit still holding on to that 14-7 lead. And I guess Gardner Minshew is in for the Colts now. They're up 21-10 against the Texans. And then, of course, you have Tampa Bay, the Buccaneers versus the Bears, 13-10, holding it down. So we'll take a quick commercial break for halftime here. And I'll be back shortly, ladies and gentlemen.
last week wrong, this Bills defense so far has been very good stopping the run.
Carlson has the ball teed up. He had a 47-yard field goal in the first half. Bills will have their two speed merchants back there. Khalil Shakir, who caught a touchdown pass, and Damian Harris. And our second half is underway and in the end zone and out to the 25 and the touchback. And we go down to the field and Mel.
Well, hey, Kev, what a first half for Josh Allen. And Raiders head coach Josh McDaniels told me we've got to get more pressure on him. We've forced him to be patient, and he has made the absolute
Ed Ryan,
most
the
of it.
hater,
Offensively,
coming through,
said
says easy pick six incoming.
For the run game. And as for Sean McDermott, he was thrilled with Josh
I was
Allen's
waiting for you guys to show
in
up.
that first half.
It was a little too quiet.
We did a great job stopping the run. We just have to be better defensively on first and second
waiting for
down.
the Bills haters to show
Thank you.
up.
Crosby's been quiet today
Here we
for
go.
the Raiders.
1st and 10.
Good job containing him. A lot of it is due to
Shout out
the
to
fact
Shot
that
Caller.
Allen
What up,
takes the
man?
ball out of his hand so quickly like he does right there.
To Deontay Hardy.
Quick
And
throw
running
to
down by
Hardy.
Hall.
He'll get 8
Using
yards on the play.
sideline,
2nd
quick
and
release
2.
Up to the 33, shy of the first by a couple, picks up 8.
Well, and you have to remember, going back a week ago, I know this game is going
going
much
on with you,
differently
bro?
than it was a week ago, but against the Jets in the second half, you mentioned this earlier.
Once the
Kevin,
Raiders
6
lose, we got to put
possessions,
Jonas through a
2
table.
interceptions, a fumble, 2 3-and-outs, and that 150-yard field goal to send it into overtime. But trying to change things
Shout out
around
to
and
my
get things turned
predictions.
around
I'm looking
this
pretty
week as they've
good
done
this
so far
week.
in the first half.
Things may fall into place. I might go perfect
Second down and 2.
for week 1. That'd be crazy. 2nd and 2. Handoff. Cook.
Kincaid with a block.
Nice block. Hits the edge. He's still going, but he gets wrapped up at the end there. 16 yards
Working the sideline.
on the run.
Takes it for 19 yards and a terrific spurt. He's up to the 49.
Well, Bennett gets fooled. He's supposed to have outside contain. He comes up thinking he's got the angle, and Cook just with a quick little cut to the outside.
That's right, Jonas. Didn't you have the Texans beating the Colts?
Kicks it around the edge, and that speed gets him up
They're
the
getting
sideline.
destroyed right now.
Right near midfield.
Buffalo spent time this offseason bolstering the interior offensive line. They've provided some opening for the backs. And time for Josh Allen. 1st and 10.
Allen fakes.
Fake to Cook. Blocked by Morris.
Gets it to
Underneath
Kincaid.
goes.
Nice
This is the
move.
rookie tight end, Kincaid.
8 yards. 2nd and 2.
Drilled as he picks up 8 and takes the ball down to the 43 of the Raiders.
Why do you think Max Crosby is slow today? Well, Kincaid and Brown are both double teaming him there. Then a slow release as an outlet. Kincaid out to the flat. Doing a good job of containing Max Crosby so far today.
Kincaid, who began at the University of San Diego, finished up at Utah, was the first tight end.
Mark says Bengals and Chiefs ain't looking so hot.
Past draft. It's
I
a
called
pitch
it.
out to
Toss
Cook
to
on
Cook.
2nd and 2 and a block by Dawkins.
Still on his feet. Nice move. That's a first down.
By Malcolm Kuntz, former Buffalo Bison. Gain of
Shout out
3,
to you,
and they get
Daniel.
the first down. Kuntz played at the University of Buffalo. And was
Texans
the
should have
third
not
round pick by
got
the
rid of
Raiders
Brandon
and finally
Cooks.
shoved Cook out of
Jonas,
bounds.
don't be in here making
39.
excuses now.
Well, a lot of times when you see a play stretching
making
to the
no
boundary
excuses.
like that, it just keeps going.
Daniel
and
says,
going.
who are your
Ends up being a
top
loss.
6?
Somehow Cook was
Top
able
6
to
what,
find a
Daniel?
little crease and pick up the
Casey
first
score
down.
is
I think
7
I
to
like them at
6.
The Bulls, the Buffalo Bulls.
Casey's up by 1.
Who played yesterday. 1st and 10. Murray is the back.
Another
Outside
quick
the
throw. Get to the
middle.
Cook. He's got a
Just
block.
the block right there from his fullback Gilliam, working his way inside
5 yards on the catch.
35
2nd and
to the
5.
34 and a gain of 5. Gilliam laying the wood. The fullback out of Toledo.
Casey
Cook
does
has
start
looked
with the ball.
impressive in this game. Utilize him in the pass game like we saw right there, and also with his
As they
ability
just
to
got
run.
started
He's,
1st and
he's
10
put
over
together
there.
Some impressive numbers. Will
Burrow
continue
will
to get
bounce back.
opportunities
They
as
gave
the
him too
second
much
year
money.
back gets more and more chances.
They gave him way too much money. 2nd and 5.
Opening possession of the second half. 2nd down and 5. There's Kincaid, who was a wide receiver in his college days with Cook.
Handoff. Cook.
Burrowing inside, hit by
And
Tillery.
he'll get
grabbed
3
right
yards
there,
on the
gets to
run. 3rd and 2.
31 and 2 yards shy of the first on a gain of 3.
Well, now this comes into, you're right in that area. If you don't pick up the first down, and it's going to be around a 49, 50-yard field goal if you don't pick up any.
Happy Face says Burrow needs an O-line. I feel bad for him. Well, Ghost says, well, maybe he can go buy one.
If you don't get it, do you punt him and pin him down in there?
$270 million. He should go buy it.
But ultimately, it comes down to
he took all the money. They didn't want to pay anybody else.
Are they going to be? Not a lot of blitzing in the first half. Right now, it doesn't appear they're going to do it here this first series of the second half as well.
Diggs is back there with Allen. 3rd down and 2.
Allen, quick throw. Gets it to Diggs. First down and more. 10 yards on the catch.
Oh, that was a nifty move. Lickety split takes them down to the 21. Pickup of 10. Diggs again hits them 1st and 10.
Well, this play's supposed to go to the left. It's a bunch formation to the left. Diggs is in the backfield. It's
nice move by Diggs.
With a sit-down route in a corner. It's a triangle read.
Eric Sam says in the hospital in Ottawa right now, so no TV. Eyes and ears for the game. Shout out to you, Eric. Thanks for being here, man. Glad I could be a help to you. I hope you get well.
1st and 10. Nice block in there by McGovern.
Allen throws incomplete.
Cutting was
2nd and 10.
Heavily covered most of the Bills' deep men. Hobbs was deep on Gilliam and also on Diggs.
We'll take another look at Max Crosby, this time one-on-one with Brown on the edge. Excellent job there by Spencer Brown, not giving him any kind of crease to get after Josh Allen. And Allen, you got to, after a week in which he's had to endure a lot of questions about turnovers, that time making the smart decision, throwing it away instead of trying to force it.
2nd and 10. Not the Bears defense.
2nd down and 10. We'll get the call right here.
Handoff. Cook. And he's going to be just short. 7 yards on the run. 3rd and 3.
15-yard line. And a gain of 7 right there as he muscles his way down
to the 15. It's a good point. One of the main reasons I love Brady. Always gave a discount for the better of the team.
Watch here how he's just
there you go.
He's going to come all the way down this way. Watch his draw to the outside. He just continues to go all the way down the 20-yard line.
Right, he took a discount
able to get the ankles of Cook,
when he could have made all the money, and then he still went out there and won championships. So what does that say?
Diggs caught 1 for 10. Kincaid had a catch.
3rd and 3.
Here they go. 3rd and 4.
Quick throw, caught just short by Kincaid.
Hit by Long.
4th and 1.
The former Ram makes the stop.
You kicked this field goal right now, huh?
And it will be 4th down. Are they shy? Yep, they are shy.
McDermott's asking for a measurement.
You take the field goal.
Looks like they're going to give him
short.
One.
He's short.
Remember, they went for it on 4th down in the first half, down at the 1-yard line.
Kincaid, who caught that, grew up in Las
Shout out to
Vegas.
Gate Smasher. Back from meeting and helping Piggy install the new door. How'd it go?
But he wasn't necessarily a Raider fan, although he did follow them from afar, but loved the fact that he's going to be a part of this Buffalo team and joining Knox. Shy with the measurement.
He said he's a big hockey guy.
Yes.
He said he was a Knights fan.
He was a walk-on at the University of San Diego, Kincaid was, and then finished up at Utah. And he was drafted just ahead of Michael Mayer, who
KC scored 13-6 now.
Ken Dorsey, Brian Daboll, of course, left to become the head coach of the Giants, now in his 2nd year there. And Dorsey in communication with this quarterback who has even a bigger voice this year. It continues to grow year by year. And
every year experience grows and you're more comfortable now.
He's still doing it?
Dorsey's 2nd year
shout
as
out to
offensive coordinator. And I wouldn't be surprised here if they try getting him with a hard count initially. They already got Nichols earlier in the game on a hard count on 3rd down.
So 4th and 1.
Give him a hard count initially if you're gonna get him to jump, take the free play. But if not, remember they've done the quarterback sneak with the push in the back.
Last time down here, goal line stand by the Raiders. 4th and 1 here at the 11. Harris the back.
There was the hard count to try and get him.
2 tight ends.
Allen's going to keep it.
To the 10.
We'll get the first down.
Goal on the opening possession of the second half. Buffalo.
I like it. Still say they should have took the points, but hey.
Gilliam with the push in the back once again, same as the previous quarterback sneak. And going away from Max Crosby is probably the smart decision, as Crosby puts a hit from the backside.
Murray is the back. First and goal.
Corner touchdown, Gabe Davis. That's what I'm thinking here. Nope, handoff.
It's
Murray.
Latavius Murray, who is trying to jackhammer his way over that left side. Down
He'll
to
get a
about
couple
the 8 and a
on the
gain
run.
of 2,
It'll be
bringing up
second
down and goal.
And goal.
Murray is 33 years
Ryan
of
says,
age.
Jay,
Played
please.
Pop Warner football, 160
Just
miles
don't be a
away.
hater.
And the former Raider already
As
got into
Cameron
the
is
end zone
asking if
once
anyone
earlier in
has a
this game.
QB tight end for trade,
Bounce around a little bit.
please
Saints, Vikings.
send me an offer. He's begging
Still
in the
has it.
fantasy league. We don't do that. We don't beg. Request trades. Don't beg, Cameron.
Knox
Makes you look
is
bad.
the tight end and
Second and goal.
Just a bit top of your screen.
TPP, what up?
Diggs right with him. Second down, goal. Murray. blocked in
Murray
there by Tones,
again.
the rookie guard. They push the punt.
Still going.
Look at them.
And he'll get 5 yards. Third and goal.
Punch that ball in. Got to the 3. And he picks up 5. It'll be
Chris
third
Hall
and
says,
goal.
run the damn sweep. They got to
So
change it
Jimmy
up.
Garoppolo
They
a
have to
while
change
ago,
it up.
And it's really hard when you're on that sideline. You sit for the entire half. And
I'm
now
not
the
going to
Bills are
knock
just
Ken Dorsey
dominating
yet, but they do
this
have to switch it up.
drive.
It's been
Over
unbelievable.
8 minutes of time of possession, so not a whole lot you can do when you're trying to come from behind.
Third and goal. Latavius Murray is the back. 2 touchdown passes by Allen.
Quick
Blocked by
throw.
Dawkins. Diving on that sideline is Murray.
And
The
Murray's
back,
gonna be
they'll say
just
to the
short.
2.
So now it's fourth and
And
goal at the
another
1.
fourth
You got to
down,
go for it
fourth
again,
and
right?
goal.
You're not going to kick it here.
Well, this time's a little bit different than they had in the first half. A little bit further away. Also in the second half, remembering what happened a week ago, go ahead, take the field goal.
What's the
Get up
point
to 2
now?
touchdowns.
It's a yard.
Tyler Bass had that 50-yarder bounce
All right.
off the upright in the Meadowlands. It forced overtime.
Go for it.
Buffalo.
And Buffalo's going to talk it over a little bit longer, although their field goal unit is on the field right now. But look at Sean McDermott.
Well, look at Josh Allen. He's coming down like, hey, I want to go for this.
Exactly.
And now he's going back out on the field.
Let's
The
go.
offense is going back out on the field.
Get Bass off the field. What was the point of going for it if you're just going to get to the 1 and then kick a field goal? Waste of a timeout.
This is their home opener, trying to turn the tide from the opener last week on Monday against the Jets.
Look at Ken Dorsey nervous.
And they played.
It's like, I wanted the easy 3.
At home, they're averaging about
I wanted the easy 3. I didn't want to have to draw up a play for Josh Allen at 4th and 1. Figure it out, Ken Dorsey.
Offenses out there.
Figure it out.
Yeah, they got, looks like Davis, Diggs, Shakir all to the right.
James Cook the back. 4th and goal from the 2.
Allen going to roll out. Quick throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Gabe Davis, let's go. Allen redeeming himself this game. Said, put me back in the game, coach. Let me get this touchdown.
Davis goes to the back line, and then as he sees Allen
In traffic.
comes back to his quarterback, giving him a friendly angle to get that ball. You always worry when you're
Jonas is mad.
back across your body, running one direction.
Oh, Jonas is mad right now.
Davis able to get the touchdown and get his feet down and the ball across the goal
Man,
line.
another touchdown by Allen. He's looking like his old self, his old good self. Go ahead and hate it, Jonas. You were talking too much, along with all the other Bills haters. This is the redemption game, the home opener. I told y'all it was September 17th. Mr. 17 was not going to lose. As we take this quick timeout, commercial break. Gotta look at these fantasy points. There we go. That's the points we need from Allen. And Gabe Davis. Sorry, Cameron. You taking an L this week, bro. You taking an L this week. Shout out to King Jack. Says Allen and Davis cash out, bro. Cash out. Vegas themselves told me Bill's going to win by 25. Well, Alvin, why didn't you pick up the phone, man? You should have called me. If you would have known, we could have took out a home equity line of credit. We're not going to bet the house. We're going to take out the loan and then bet it. Because that's the smart thing to do when you know what's going to happen. Alvin said, just got the call. They're supposed to give you the call before the game, not during the game. Jonas says, too much time still left on the clock. Game could turn around. Stop it. That's that hater talk, Jonas. We talked about this. I can't wait till the Cowboys play. I even had the Cowboys go win, but I'm going to have to cook them for you when they start playing. As soon as Dak makes his first mistake, I swear I'm going off. As soon as he throws a pick. They're going to be mad at me. As soon as Dak throws his first pick, they're going to be so mad at me. And y'all can blame it all on Jonas because he came in here hating today.
It was a fourth down. The Bills only went for it on fourth down last season 13 times, but between him and Ken Dorsey up in the booth today on fourth down.
And Ryan, you so sure? KC might not win that game, my friend.
In the second half. With the kickoff out of the end zone. Touchback to the 25.
KC might not win that game.
Bills safety Micah Hyde hosted a back-to-school event on August 28th. Hyde's foundation.
Dak doesn't play like Allen and has more touchdowns and yards than Allen. But Allen has had a better career than Dak Prescott, Jonas.
Great stuff as always from Micah Hyde there, Kev.
Ask 10 people who they'd rather have on the field, Josh Allen or Dak Prescott, and what are they going to say? What are they going to say?
They got a brand new stadium across the street being built.
Yeah, they're getting excited about that new stadium. It's supposed to open in 2026.
First and 10 for the Raiders.
The whole dug up, and yeah, you can see this town is passionate about their Bills.
Jacobs the back, negative yards running today. Didn't get much right there on that first and 10. Hit by Poyer in the secondary, the safety to CBS in New York, James and Bill.
Baltimore padding the lead. Yeah, Lamar Jackson finds his favorite receiver, that being tight end Mark Andrews from 3 yards out. This is also set up by 52-yard reception from Zay Flowers. Baltimore leads Cincinnati 20-10.
Kevin, Trent, and Melanie.
Baltimore's beat up.
Dang, Green Bay is up 17-9.
Well, they're putting into Cincinnati today, who
what?
After the loss last week would be a tough
looks like
start
Atlanta
to the
may
season
score.
for
So not over there yet.
expectations.
Quick throw, gets it over to Hooper. He'll get 5 yards on the catch. 3rd and 2.
Third down. His progress takes him to the 33. It'll be 3rd and 2. First catch today.
You look back 2 years ago, Hunter Renfrow had 100.
3rd and 2.
Over 1,000 yards receiving. A year ago, only had 36. Dealt with some injuries. So far this year, he hasn't even been targeted. And I know last week they didn't have many possessions, but it just seems like finding a way, especially with no Jacoby Myers today, getting him involved.
3rd and 2. And
Quick throw, that's caught. Hooper again for 15 yards, 1st and 10.
Nice catch by Hooper, the former Tennessee Titan, on 3rd and 2 with 16-yard reception, catch and run to the 48.
Good throw by Garoppolo.
Happy face.
Third down, keeping the chains moving.
It was a toss-up for me.
Jacoby Myers, concussion protocol. Trent told you about that earlier in the broadcast.
But I had to go Miami.
Today. They're looking for someone else. They've gone to 5 different receivers, but Adams has the 5 with 79 yards to lead the brigade in the slot here. 1st and 10. Play action. Garoppolo time.
Jimmy. It's picked off. Let's go. Let's go, Milano.
That is his 2nd consecutive game with an interception for the Bills.
Matt Milano with the pick. Just took it out of his hands. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Debo style. What bike? Quick timeout. Commercial break as the Bills take over. Let's go, Bills. Bills Mafia, we back. R.I.P. to the Raiders.
Emotional damage.
Jimmy is just a supplement for the Raiders, not a solution. I feel like that's like Jimmy on every team he's been on. We'll see how he does, but we're not really planning to keep him here for a long time. He's not the man for us. Emotional egoness. Seahawks Lions, yeah, it's 21-17 there. Looking like a good game. Also, Jacksonville defense stepping up. It's 2nd and 17 for Kansas City. New York City. Tennessee Tactical says Dak is top 5. We're in Europe. Dak is top 5 in the Chinese NFL League. China Football League. CFL. Not the Canadian Football League, the China Football League.
And Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Tostitos. Don't forget the
Gerald Wynn, what up, man?
Handball.
It's a great day in the neighborhood.
The
Great day in the
5G
neighborhood.
network of the NFL.
Darkness says that's crazy, bro.
Garoppolo has just thrown his 2nd interception. Matt Milano, a first-team All-Pro a season ago.
I keep telling y'all, Kansas City gonna lose that game. It's 2nd and 25 right now.
7-year career and a 1st and 10.
Pressure. And Allen just throws it away. Felt that pressure coming.
We'll go back to the interception. Here's Milano. He's got coverage on Jacobs coming out of the backfield, but you see Garoppolo after the play fake wants to push the ball up the field, looks to the backside. He just tries to hit the check down, and Milano jumps over the top of Jacobs and just rips the ball away. Getting his 2nd interception of the season.
Let's
Monday
go.
night game, the Bills
Keeping the
turnover ratio
defense off the
-3.
field.
Today, +2.
Shout out to Drip Baby. It is his birthday. Shout out to you. Happy birthday, man.
179, 3 touchdown passes. Here comes Hobbs. Got away.
Allen got plenty of time. Quick throw. And Kincaid will get 8 yards on the play. 3rd and 2.
That ball close to the sideline. He gets Kincaid for 8, and the ball.
Darkness is his sub. I've been lurking in these streams for a while, since like week 3 last year. And the streams are nice when you don't have the streaming services. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for being here. It's a lot of people in the shadow. Shout out to all the shadow watchers. Much love to each and every one of you for supporting in the shadows.
There have been 4 of those close to the sideline like that in the entire NFL since 2016.
3rd and 2.
Allen has thrown 3 of the 4. 3rd and 2.
Quick throw. Murray wide open.
Murray
That's going to be a first down. 8 yards on the catch.
The play in the secondary by Epps carries him to the 32 of the Raiders on a gain of 8, and they'll move the chains again.
Well, and that's what they've been able to do today is pick up the third downs. They've been very productive, over 50% on third down. What was the last drive? 9 minutes? I mean, they've been keeping control.
KC just had to punt.
Just amazing. Not many snaps.
I'm telling you, Jacksonville's going to win that game.
Cook is the back.
Telling you.
Allen with the first
Handoff. Cook up the middle, and he'll get maybe 5 on the run,
Center
2nd and 5.
was right there. The center opening the hole as we take a look at Next Gen Stats, powered by AWS. Short passing game.
Liz Cook says, happy birthday to my son, David, who got an Allen jersey for his birthday and is supporting number 17 on his amateur.
Last week where the problems came, we're trying to push
shout out to you, Liz Cook. Happy birthday to David.
On his part and offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey's part, keep things simple, keep it underneath. Don't press the situation and force it upfield.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 5. Fake. Allen throws to the middle. That's going to be caught. And Kincaid, big play, 14 yards.
15-yard pickup. Kincaid, 5 catches, 44 yards today.
Kincaid on the backside. He just goes up and sits down in the middle of the zone. We talked about the Raiders playing a lot of zone a week ago. We anticipated them playing a lot of zone, which they
Joe
are
Black
today.
says a lot of interest in the Chiefs here. Glad we have fans. No, we just know what's going to happen, and we're seeing the downfall of that squad right now. That's all, my friend. That's all.
Previous 5, 4 touchdowns today. 1st and 10.
Good throw, dropped by Knox.
Was the intended receiver.
Incomplete.
And it looked like Isaac Rochelle called off the practice squad. Yesterday is the one to break it up. 2nd down and 10.
Mark says they about to breeze past 31 points you were talking about.
It's hard to see if he got a finger on it or not, but I know Allen was.
It's like when I say stuff, people they're like, whatever. But then when they see it happen, they're like, oh, he was right. They got to score 30 or more points to win. Well, there you go. Allen, he's going to get wrapped up. Loss of 7 yards. It'll be 3rd and 17.
Led this team in tackles most of last season, then broken arm. But now comes up with a big play right there. 2nd Vegas sack. Back
Where is the blocking?
Well,
come on, O-line.
A lot of blitzes by the Raiders.
No time.
This time Diablo.
Shout out to Furious Storm for the $2 super chat.
Last second with Allen's eyes
Shout out to you, Furious. Thank you for the
Diablo
support. Thank you for the donation. Says, hey, Jonas, is Allen who you thought he was? Nene says, Kincaid came out to play. Yo, what's up, Life?
But Buffalo in this quarter.
3rd and 17.
That was Las Vegas for the game we saw. So 14 seconds to play here in the 3rd.
Joe Black says it's the Raiders. They're the basement team of the AFC West.
The Buffalo Bills are looking to get
what?
The win
I know y'all ain't talking the way that
Hey Jonas, is Josh Allen who you thought he was?
The way y'all were having the conversation about the Lions, and then the Lions went into Yo Town and took care of business at Arrowhead. I know y'all not talking, and now we're seeing a fully staffed KC have a tough time putting away the Jaguars. What's the excuse? What is the excuse? As we get to this timeout commercial break. What's up, Life? Says Ola J, Bills Mafia in the building. Let's go. Brent Lloyd in the building. Says Bills Mafia in the hizzy. Let's go, yo. They're dropping like flies. OBJ just went down. Where are all the sturdy players? I never heard of so many injuries in one stinking day. Nobody wants to practice and train anymore, you know? Once you're a veteran, you know the routes. You know how to, go out there and ball. You don't got to train. You don't got to work out, You don't got to do that at all. Just go out there and collect the check. You know what I did. You know how great I was. Don't worry about what I'm going to do now. I'm going to run a couple routes. I'm going to get blasted because I'm not putting on any real muscle, and I've just been eating like garbage, and then I'll sit on the sideline after I collect my check because I'm injured. There you go. That's the reality of it. But then you got these young guys coming in who obviously want to prove themselves and show that they're an asset to the team, and then obviously make their money as well, and then it just continues on to be the cycle that it is. Shout out to you guys. Legendary Pest Control says, bro, they're hiding you again? Yeah, we know. We know. Just got to fight through it. That's all. That's all. Ryan says, Jay, do you think you can still throw them hands? I don't think. Silverado in Thailand. Jay, you know those Jags are good. Listen, they're great. They're going up against a strong team. And if they can come back and win, it'll be interesting. Shout out to Piggy Bacon for the $2 super chat. Says doors installed. Go Bills. Bills Mafia. Shout out to you, Piggy Bacon. Thank you for the support. Let's go.
17 from the Raider 20.
Nancy says, preach it.
Allen has thrown
I got you,
3
Nancy.
touchdown passes today.
3rd and 17. It's going to be a false start on Kincaid.
False start, offense, number 86. It's a 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
That's Dalton Kincaid.
Rookie mistake. It's all right. Rookie mistake.
Five in the secondary. Cook is the back. From the 25, 3rd and 22. It's Cook.
Cook, nice move. Big run. It'll be 4th and 8. VP Heimer, I'm not saying all of them, right? I'm just saying a lot of them are happening because these guys aren't really putting in the work that they used to. That's all. Think about all the injuries that happened after COVID. Why did it happen?
Doors installed. Go Bills. Heart. Blue heart. Heart. Blue heart. Bills Mafia.
Right? Those guys weren't training at 100% or like they used to. That's why you started seeing all the injuries pick up and all that kind of stuff, all the concussions and all those kind of issues. Why do you think Tua has to go do jiu-jitsu now? Score is 28-10, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be 4th and 8. I'm assuming that the Bills will kick a field goal when we come back for the 4th quarter as we head to the end of the 3rd. Quick timeout. Commercial break. Chris TV says, sad but so true. There you go. There you go. All right, KC get the ball back. Still 14-6 over there. Baltimore holding down a 3-point lead, 20-17. Green Bay holding down a 5-point lead, 17-12. Chargers down by 4. No, up by 4. I'm sorry, 21-17. Lions up by 4, 21-17. And the Colts 31-10. Buccaneers up by 10 as well, 20-10. VP Armor says, thanks, you just blew my mind. Shout out to VP Heimer coming through with the $5 super chat. Thank you for the support, my friend. Thank you for the donation. Says thanks for making sense. Blew my mind. Listen, it's not hard. It's not hard once you really look at it and you understand.
Thanks for making sense.
Everything that happened with the players, as you know, as of COVID and before that. Go look at it. Go look at why injuries are up and concussions and all that kind of stuff.
29-yard try by Tyler
Shout out to Jay Ramsey. What up, man?
Martin with the
It's
hole.
90 in Cedar Key, Florida, but feels like 100 with the Gulf breeze. Field goal is up. It is good. Bills go up 31-10 as we start this fourth quarter. Chris Hall says, you don't look so disappointed in the second half. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. Now to complete this, we just need a KC loss. As it's 3rd and 21. That Jags defense put in the work. Put in the work, and they finish. Jay Ramsey says, I came for the game, stay for Jay. Shout out to you, Jay. Much love, man.
The field has been quite a bit different than it was a year ago, but you can understand why they thought so highly of
Life says Miami beats KC, Bills beat Jax. Miami versus Buff in AFC Championship, Bills to the Super Bowl. That would be crazy.
The Chiefs, Bills, and Bengals in week 1. It was Detroit on that Thursday season opener beating the Chiefs at Arrowhead, and overtime loss for the Bills in the Meadowlands, and a real disappointing Joe Burrow performance in that 24-3 loss at Cleveland. And then today, the Bills have got the lead, the Chiefs have got the lead in Jacksonville, and the Bengals are trailing.
Those are the 3 teams that everybody has talked about, and there's a lot more that want to be in the mix because the parity in the AFC is very strong and very heavy. It's going to come down. Everybody trying to make it into the playoffs.
KC and Cincinnati are slowly losing their touch. Listen, I made a video that said it's Kansas City losing their magic, and everybody got mad at me because of it.
In the end zone, the ball left 25-yard line.
It's interesting because people end up saying the same kind of stuff that I said, and it's like, can I get some credit? Can I get some credit for what I said? Just a little bit.
Start talking about it. As Garoppolo, these guys,
I hate that when I tell somebody something and they're like, oh, down the road, you know what? It made sense. It made complete sense. I should have listened to it the first time.
Raiders have had it 14 minutes and 51 seconds for the entire game. And as I said, the Bills.
Here we go, 1st and 10.
50 seconds in the 3rd alone.
That's a jump by the Bills. That's going to be offsides. 1st and 5 for the Raiders.
Plus the line as he induced.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 57. 5-yard lead. First down.
A.J. Epinesa. Garoppolo's there with a couple picks.
Well, it starts off with the first drive, the opening drive of this game. They go right down the field, touchdown pass to Devontae Adams. Then they try setting up a screen on the second series. The ball gets tipped in the air and gets intercepted. And then
Jaguars about to score?
Was their first series of the second
Jags
half.
about to score.
With the great play jumping over the top of Jacobs.
Interesting.
Interception away.
1st and 5 with the penalty. Illuminor, the
Garoppolo throws a little low, but Adams will bring it in. That's a first down.
He'll pick up 5, and that should be good. It is for the first down.
I just can't wait to hear the KC fans crying after this loss. I just can't wait for it. You guys have no idea. I might do a backflip on camera after I jump through a table.
The big play on that drive was the 3rd down conversion.
I might jump through a table while doing the backflip if KC loses today.
Get that touchdown reception. See Renfro moving over into that left slot.
Nancy says, that's why I'm here. You know your stuff. Let's go, Bills. Shout out to you, Nancy. Let's go. Jacksonville about to get that touchdown. Where the KC fans go? Come back over here. Talk to Jay. I want to hear y'all talk some more garbage. I know y'all sweating right now.
Defense of the Bills, and coming into this game, that was a point of emphasis because of what the Jets did a week ago. Other than the end around to the wide receiver Tucker that picked up 34 yards.
Ain't it funny how when it reverses they get quiet? When the Bills is down and out, it's all kinds of talk, and when the Bills is up and Jay talks, they want to vanish. They want to hide in the shadows. Nah, come get this work. Come and get this work.
The initial hit there was Terrell.
Everybody, the Raiders are going to do this. Jimmy Garoppolo's going to have 4 touchdowns. Where? Where?
Just keep the ball in front of them.
Raiders looking like trash today. Looking worse than the Broncos.
At some point in time, the Raiders have to show more of a sense of urgency and
3rd and
almost a
3.
hurry-up offense. I know there's a lot of time left, but down 3 possessions, get the tempo going a little bit quicker.
Abdullah is the back. 3rd down and 3. Garoppolo 15 of 22 through the air with time.
Deep throw, incomplete. And that's going to lead to a punt.
By Hyde. They also had
Chris TV says, don't get quiet now, KC fans. Don't get quiet now.
Just off the outstretched
Melissa says, I'll let you know if my husband's crying. Please do. Please let me know if your husband's crying. We got to bring him to the front of the congregation.
Surprised you at all that they're not going for it? Looked like they had one of their players over there, Hyde, slow to get up. Of course, coming off a serious neck injury last season. Missed all but 2 games played, and that was a big concern for the 32-year-old Micah Hyde.
Well, I'm not surprised that they're punting the football.
Angela says, Jay, you should be in that stadium booth calling the plays. You're on it.
The combination of
just a matter of time.
At safety has been a force
for
these Bills for a while. And now you get Tre'Davious White back in the mix, who the 3
Detroit
of them
up over Seattle. I
since
called
the
that one. That was easy.
Season.
It's the Lions, right? Y'all still hating on the Lions?
Back is Hardy.
They showed y'all week 1. It ain't enough.
Inside the 10, rolling to the 5.
And the Bills will start 1st and 10 on the 5 with 12:40 left on the clock.
By one of the best in the business, A.J. Cole.
We take a quick timeout. Commercial break. Scores around the league. Baltimore looking to score again. They're at the 33, 1st and 10. They're up 3, 20-17 against the Bengals. Jacksonville looking to score as well. They are down by 7 there. I'm sorry, 8. It's currently 2nd and 5 at the KC 11. Tennessee down by 4, 21-17. Green Bay holding a considerable lead, 24-12 against the Falcons. Seattle and Detroit battling it out, 4-point lead for the Lions, 21-17 there. Colts holding it down, 31-10. Gardner Minshew doing his job as Richardson went out. And your Buccaneers are still holding to that 10-point lead, 20-10 against the Bears. My predictions is looking golden this week. If everything can continue going the way that it's going and Jacksonville comes back and wins, your boy Jay is perfect. I will have a perfect record up until obviously 4 o'clock for the start of week 2. This will be absolutely ridiculous. Shout out to Richie Smiths is watching in Canada on YouTube. Thank you and good job. Shout out to you, Rich. Thank you for being here. Much love. Thank you for the support, for rocking with your boy Jay today. All right, quick timeout, commercial break. It'll be 1st and 10 for the 5 at the 5 with 12:42 left on the clock. Quick timeout, commercial break. Blue Eyes says, did the Jets pick up a quarterback this week? They're rocking with Zach Wilson. He's their man. He is their man. Joe Black says, watching you on TV and watching fantasy on my phone, but never doubt the Chiefs? You better not doubt them Jaguars. That's who you need to worry about. You need to worry about them Jags. Them Chiefs having some real problems right now. It's 1st and goal for them Jags at the 1. You better be locked in over there. You better throw up a couple prayer emojis for KC right now, because they going down. They going down.
33 Buffalo Main Light deactivated in 1914. 60 feet tall it stands. But that's how Josh Allen feels right now, standing tall. 3 touchdown passes. It's a
nice run.
And working his way free.
Harris for 9 yards. He'll get the first down.
Use some finesse to get free. Ramrods his way up to the 15. Nice run at 10, 1st down.
So as far as Jay will be out there in a suit and a Bills hat, speaking into fruition. Let's go. I'll be in the press box with a suit and a Bills hat on, calling plays. Let's do it.
The pressure on that offense.
The money got to be right too, though. It's got to be right.
They played outstanding today.
They're going to pay me exactly what Chris Collinsworth gets paid. If Chris Collinsworth can get paid millions, so can Jay. If they could pay Chris Collinsworth, the most hated commentator in NFL history, then they could pay Jay the same amount of money for calling the games.
Patrick Mahomes has more total touchdowns and total yards over the last handful of years. Those are pretty important numbers. Allen is in his 6th year, and Patrick a 6-year starter, but in his 7th season.
Yeah, and the battle that these two have had over the years, we know the matchups, both regular season and playoffs between these two.
1st and 10.
Two of the better young quarterbacks in the NFL.
Damian Harris.
Harris gets maybe about 2 yards from the run, 2nd and 8.
And plummets his way out to the 23. Stay tuned for the NFL Today update delivered by Little Caesars, time permitting. JB and Phil, Nate Boomer, and Coach Bill Cowher are in studio with scores, highlights, and the latest news from Week 2
Shout out to
in
you,
the
Safari.
NFL. No turnovers today for Buffalo. And Allen, when he doesn't turn the ball over.
Liz says Chris Collinsworth is Scarecrow from the Wizard of Oz. If only I had a brain. Good catch. Davis. And he'll get the big first down, 9 yards on the catch.
Defensive back, Roderick Teamer makes the grab, 32 on 2nd and 8. He got 9, and he gets a Bills.
Jags got the field goal.
It's keeping the chains moving.
Yeah, I figured they're going to take the field goal.
Fake the run. You've had success.
Defense step up. Come down, score a touchdown for the win.
Keeps the clock
That's what it's looking like.
And as you say, Kevin picks up the first down.
Davis has caught 5. Diggs has caught 6. Kincaid has caught 5.
Nancy says, are we having fun yet? We are having the utmost of
First
fun.
and 10. James Cook is the back. Gilliam is the fullback ahead of him.
Oh, shout out to Tom Starr.
Dawkins trying to pull and out of bounds,
Cook
running out of real estate, and also getting the block over there by Quentin Morris, the
Maybe
tight
a yard, but there's going to be a flag.
Well, Gilliam was
coming
trying
back.
to move to change into position, and it's fine to be moving, to go in motion, but you can't go in motion towards the line of scrimmage when the ball was snapped.
Shout out to Black Dragon, says, welcome back to the Bills season, Jay. Let's go.
Offense, number 41. It's a 5-yard penalty.
Mark says, I want a TV that auto-mutes Collinsworth.
Let's go to New York with James Brown and
It's
Hall of
like,
Fame coach Bill Cowher.
they'll be playing the game, and Collinsworth just starts talking, and it automatically goes mute. And then it starts back up. When somebody else is talking, that's hilarious.
27-17.
All right, Kevin, so Bill set up Trent Green.
Good.
Knowing the defensive coach that Coach
KC
Cowher
says, nah, it
is,
wouldn't be as good. I like the Ric Flair. CBS wouldn't allow it. KC needs to get that finish him.
Arm was hit. Teamer's got the interception on the pop fly. And then Kincaid pushes him out of bounds. A turnover on a deflected ball and a flag at the 30. 18-yard return.
Why?
Looks like it's against his
Wait a minute.
there against the Raiders.
Allen gets saved on that one.
Illegal hands to the face. Defense, number 39.
All right. Refs got it right that time.
Pulls away the interception.
The relentless effort of Crosby.
Fat Cat says, I thought the Jacksonville quarterback was supposed to be the second coming.
Resulting in an interception, and Hobbs with the hands to the face negates the interception. See Hobbs right there, 39. Gets that right arm up in the face of Kincaid.
Five in the secondary. It's 1st and 10.
Good pass to Diggs. Nice move.
Dancing his way.
And he'll get 16 yards. 1st and 10.
Move, found the escape hatch, and takes it to the 48 with a 16-yard catch and run.
They all need to stick to Subway ads.
Realizes he's going to get caught on that left sideline and puts the brakes on to stay in bounds.
Anybody heard from Jarrett lately?
Watch as he nears the sideline, sees it's not going to happen.
How long is the sentence for? Jarrett's got a while to go, huh?
10 catches and 102 with a touchdown against the Jets. Today, 66 yards. Here comes Cook.
Cook, nice run.
And stiff arms his way into Jacorian Bennett with a gain of 6 and takes it by midfield near the 46 of the Raiders. To Mel.
Kev, a couple of Bills injury updates for you. We saw safety Micah Hyde come off limping a bit after that third down play the last time the defense was out. I'm told he has a hamstring injury. He's questionable. And then edge rusher Leonard Floyd also came off limping. He was pointing to his right ankle. He's been trying to walk it off down here. I'm told he's questionable to return as well.
Good stuff. Thank you, Floyd, the former Ram and Bear. There's a look at Micah Hyde. There's Floyd. He's the one that tackled Aaron Rodgers last week with the sack. Second down and 4. The sack heard around the world. Cook.
Cook's going to get wrapped up. That's a loss of about
bringing him down, blasting his way
3.
and goes in for a
3rd and
loss of
6.
about 2 back to the 48.
What a great addition Robert's
Base player says Jared's getting a foot long in prison.
Led the team in tackles last week, and as many times as you called his name today, and we see him flashing all over the he's leading the team in tackles again, I'm sure.
Jets Cowboys, Mark. Third and 6.
3rd and 6, and Murray will join Allen.
Allen rolls out. He's got time. Throws deep. That's going to be caught. Gabe Davis. Let's go. "40 yards.
Gabe Davis, a sensational play. Only outdone probably with Allen getting free.
Well, where were you at points-wise?
He's on the backside. You can see him coming from Allen's left side of the field. Once he sees Allen get outside the pocket, he all of a sudden goes from it being a 5 to 7 yard route like, I'm just going to peel up field because the defender can't see me. Allen is on the same page, lays it up over the shoulder. Davis is able to convert the first down and more.
Well, they're doing better today on first down. They
needed the touchdown.
Second receiver issue.
We'll take the yards, though. Cook gets it.
It is first
and he'll get maybe
with the tackle made by Nichols
4 on the run. Second and goal.
Second down and goal, gain of 3.
And Kevin, I just go back to that divisional playoff game a couple of years ago. Gabe Davis just had a career day. The numbers that he put up, the numbers that Josh Allen put up, but Gabe Davis put on a clinic that day. The numbers that he was able to come up with, and now that they've got the tight ends, right? You're going to see a lot more 2 tight end sets. You're going to see more with Diggs and Davis. It's just there's a lot of opportunity in this offense for the ball to be spread around, as we've seen Allen hit a number of different
Second and goal.
Damian Harris is the back. Second down and goal.
Handoff.
Here comes
Harris. Just short. 4 yards.
Wow, he was
3rd and goal.
And grabbed on the way, but somehow screws his way down to the 4.
Well, Crosby gets him from the backside
on a gain of 4.
You see that forearm come down just inside the 1.
Mark says touchdown or bust. Yeah, they got to punch it in.
Clock continues to tick. 3rd and goal coming up. Down to the 1 after the gain of 4.
Pick 6 for Seattle, 31-21.
94 yards so far, and it began back at the 5.
Well, they got to hustle. It's down to 3 seconds on the play clock.
They'll take the timeout. And that's the final Buffalo timeout.
Right, just chew the clock.
Buffalo Bills have led the NFL in scoring offense and scoring defense the past 3 seasons, and are doing the same today against the Las Vegas Raiders. Stay tuned for the NFL update delivered by Little Caesars, time permitting.
It's pretty interesting. Bills have 31. Seattle's got 31, and Colts have 31. They all have the highest points for their games in the league. Everyone's stuck at 31. It's wild. It's funny how that works.
And him and Diggs have been very tough to stop.
Well, and just the production. We talked about time of possession. You got 20 minutes more time of possession. As you see, total plays for the Raiders is at 34, and the Bills about to have snap number 48 in the Raiders' territory.
3rd down goal. Harris the back.
And off. Touchdown. Harris with the 1-yard touchdown. Bills making a statement. Now somebody's going to be like, oh, it's the Raiders. They did it against the Raiders. They were talking all this garbage about the second coming of Jimmy G and how this Raiders team was so different.
Bills continuing to pile it on.
Former third-round pick by the Patriots takes it in. First score with Buffalo. Tyler
Extra
Bass
point
with
is
the
up.
extra
It is
point.
good.
38-10.
38-10.
The Buffalo Bills on their way to their first win of the season. 274 yards passing by Allen and a touchdown run by the newest Bill, Damian Harris.
If this was SF, you'd switch games right now. 21 Savage says, I hate the Bills offensive coordinator. You don't like Ken Dorsey? Yeah, we got a love-hate relationship. Love-hate relationship. KC is first and goal at the Jacksonville 10. That game may be over unless the defense can do something crazy. Shout out to Purple. What's going on, Purple? Wrench gang in the house. Baltimore holding it down, 10-point lead, 27-17. Houston looks like they scored 31-20 there, 11-point game. Yeah, I mean, there's enough time. If they can keep Kansas City to a field goal, it's definitely enough time. Black Dragon says the Raiders are the Raiders and will always be the Raiders, period. Stephen Davis says, excuse me, Jay, but not everyone thought Jimmy G was going to make a difference in Raiders results. Like, pardon me. Pardon me. We know that it was just the Bills haters that was bigging up Jimmy G, so, you know, just throwing it out there. Yeah, I'm going to need Burrow to get grilled. This is Burrow's week to get grilled. Y'all pacified him. Y'all coddled him last week. Oh, it was the injury. It was that. He'll come back second week against Baltimore. I'm going to need Burrow to get cooked this week. Needs to happen. That's what I want to see all the analysts talking about.
5 of the last 6 possessions. 3 touchdown passes by Allen. As you see that pass.
Purple says, I didn't coddle him.
But then it's been all Buffalo since then.
All right, Bills will
1-yard touchdown
kick it back to the Raiders. 5 minutes on the clock.
Off the chart for the Bills. 2-yard touchdown pass to Gabe Davis. 11-yard touchdown pass to Shakir. Ensuing kickoff in the end zone and out to the 25 with the
Safari
touchdown.
says she's going to get the fire going.
We look at the Raiders in a lot of things, but the rushing champion of a season ago.
Wow, they got to be fair. They chose Allen to beat up on all week.
2 yards.
And now this is Burrow's second week in a row where he crapped the bed. So there's got to be conversations in regards to what's going on with Burrow and whether or not he's still the man for the job.
34 plays the entire game. 17 minutes, you see the 10 first downs. It's hard to get any kind of rhythm or get anything going. And the Bills have just controlled the time of possession.
Zamir White on first down.
White gets a big run, 8 yards on the carry, 2nd and 2. Clock will roll.
Tennessee grinding its way back. Ryan Tannehill off the play action finds Nick Westbrook-Akina with his 4-yard touchdown pass. They go back atop of the Los Angeles Chargers 24-21. Back to Kevin Harlan.
Ooh, 24-21, Titans up.
In their home opener last week to Miami and Tua.
Well, they got 2.5 minutes, it looks like, to go down and try and get that thing tied up or get the win there at the end.
Zamir White remains the back at 8 on first down, 2nd and 2, and has the first down here. White is out of Georgia.
Shout out to you, Steve.
4th down, 4th round pick. Dorian Williams, a rookie out of
Okay, so 4th and goal. KC kicks the field goal. Jacksonville still has a chance at it.
First down.
forced 17-9 there.
Quite the turnaround for the Bills' rush defense, as you see last week compared to today.
They were the number
So now all you got to do is score, get the 2-point conversion, and if need be, take it to OT.
172, which included an 83-yard
or win the game.
Pretty discouraging last week. 1st and 10.
Deep throw. That's going to be caught.
Renfro to the 39.
Renfro for 23 yards.
Dodson was back there. Couple guys making the stop. Taylor Rapp is the one who brought him down. They use him as a linebacker. He is the third safety and now taking the place of the injured Micah Hyde. 23-yard completion to Renfro. With his first catch of the season. 1st and 10. Carter on the move. White stayed in the backfield, offers a chip.
Jimmy throws deep. That's almost picked off. It was dropped.
Cam Lewis.
And there's a flag.
Special team player now
it's probably going to be on the defense.
Big Buffalo lead. Flag thrown.
Well, Devontae Adams trying to split the two
Personal
safeties.
Foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 20.
Taylor Rapp.
It's a 15-yard penalty. Automatic.
Why? That was a stupid mistake on the defense. Triple coverage.
Rapp coming in from the right side.
Communicate.
My guess is that'll be
JJ, yeah. Lamar is back.
something that the league office looks into, but good to see Devontae Adams get up and head back to the huddle.
Can't hit a defenseless receiver. The ball right now at the 23.
Jay Smashes says Raiders Nation channel is sober for now. They're not doing any whiskey shots for touchdowns today.
Well, the officials are making him go off the field.
I'm sure that whole channel is quiet.
That's why the game was stopped. As the health officials, it's up in the booth to review a player. It's a mandatory thing if they see something from the booth.
That kind of hit, right?
On that kind of hit. And he was slow getting up. I think the fact he was slow getting up and the type of hit that it was, I mean, it's a player safety issue, and so they have to get evaluated whether they want to or not. That's why the game was stopped.
1st and 10. On the 23.
Hand off. Big run for White. He'll get 8 yards.
15. Couple yards shy
2nd and
of the
2.
First. Gain of 8. As he funnels his way right down the middle of that Buffalo D.
And just to remind everybody, it's a league-wide thing. It's a player safety issue. There's a UNC, which is an unaffiliated neurotrauma consultant that every sideline has, and they're going to do the evaluation without any influence from the team or from the player. They're making an independent evaluation, and they'll decide.
That was a great movie. Unnecessary roughness. I haven't seen that in a long time either.
186 through the air, a touchdown pass to Adams. White, nice block by Miller. Nice tackle made, flag thrown.
Ball came out.
And grabbed on the play.
Picked up by the Bills. This could be a turnover, but there's a flag.
After a Dane Jackson hit, it looked like. But that was bang,
Gary
bang.
says, hey, Jay, Lions are trying to come back, but they're down 10 with 4 minutes left. Shout out to Gary.
What they have deciphered.
Holding.
Oh, it's a 3-point game now.
87. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is 1st down, Buffalo.
On the fumble. Another
Bills
turnover.
ball. Let's go.
Today by the Raiders.
Good defense.
Time hit to giant free by Dane Jackson.
What do you think? You think Bills get 40? Put up a 40 piece for the home opener? Where's the Raiders fans now? Where are you at? It's got quiet up in here. It's quiet. Timeout. Yeah, Allen's still in the field. We'll see, though, in this next 2 minutes what they do. Alvin, they quiet, bro. They are quiet. All that talk at the beginning of the game is gone. Silence. The Trey says, Raiders have fans? Question mark. Bills could have 40 if they were going for garbage points like the Cowboys. Benji's coming in here supporting his Chiefs. That game's far from over, Benji. If I were you, instead of hearts, I'd be putting up prayer hands. KC's hoping they skate the Jaguars. Forest Green, suppression. Suppression, my friend. Benji says escape. Jags haven't even got a touchdown. Oh, they will. They will. Just you wait. Casey, Jets and Cowboys.
Bills on top. And here is the upcoming schedule. They've got the Commanders next week, then a big one against Miami. The new quarterback is Kyle Allen.
So the other Allen is in now.
To Josh Allen. Undrafted player, played with Carolina.
No relation.
Houston Texans. 1st and 10. Handoff here. James Cook moving into the grasp of John Jenkins on the line. Picks up 3 to the 22.
The fifth-year quarterback Kyle Allen out of the University of Houston. As it looks like Devontae Adams' day is done after that evaluation, is heading to the locker room.
Well, that's not good because Jacoby Myers is in concussion protocol, and here's your lead receiver, who is going to be looked at further in the locker room at the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning, timeout, commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jaguars are now at the KC 35, 1st and 10. Where are the KC fans at? We got to bring y'all to the front of the congregation. Don't come in here with those hearts talking about KC unless they up, 28 points like these Bills are. KC fans are shaking right now. They don't know what to expect. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine being a Chiefs fan right now? It's Patrick Mahomes' birthday and you're not sure if they're going to win the game? It's got to be a terrible feeling. Terrible. I'd be upset if I were you. Time out. Oh, there we go. I said it, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't I say it? Bragging about beating the Raiders. All right. Benji, didn't your team lose to the Lions? And now aren't they having a hard time with the Jaguars? It's kind of interesting. That's all I've got to say. That's all I've got to say. Ooh, 3-point game. Tampa Bay and the Bears, 20-17. Shout out to Furious. Benji says, aren't losing to a backup quarterback like the Bills did? Benji, you better hope KC wins. I promise you, if KC loses that game, I'm flaming all Kansas City fans. I promise you. Promise. Don't go 0-2. For your sake, Patrick Mahomes better figure it out. That defense better start doing something. I'm telling you right now, you better hope they don't win. I'm dropping a whole video on KC if they lose.
That offensive line is put together an impressive day. You consider last week, not much production against the Jets.
Exactly, Life. It's not about beating the Raiders. It's about dominating the Raiders. Exactly. Exactly.
A couple of handoffs, got the first down. Now they're just going to take a knee.
First 100-yard game for James Cook as Kyle Allen goes to a knee. First 100-yard game for Cook, 124 on the ground. Coming up next, Jets or Cowboys, two terrific defenses. Some of you will see Commanders and Broncos next on CBS. And after a Josh Allen loss, the Bills with the win today now go to 19-5 in his career, and a big day for him. 3 touchdowns, no picks, 274.
3 touchdowns, no picks. Shout out to Josh Allen, number 17.
Texas A&M finished up and transferred to Houston, and that'll do it. And the Bills are back to 500.
Well, it is important for them getting the game here at home, getting a win. Had a bad taste in their mouth after the Monday night loss to the Jets.
Not Benji making the excuses. Lions almost made the playoffs last year. You know what? First off, I'm not even going to acknowledge the fact that you just said that, because y'all was talking the utmost garbage about the Lions and how that they were going to get blown out, even though that you guys didn't have Kelsey and Chris Jones. Now you've got both of those players back. And guess what? You're having a tough time. You're having a tough time with Jacksonville. So what does that say? As Allen throws for an 81% completion rate. What does that say? Shout out to Nene. Shout out to JJ. Jimbo in the building. What's up, man? What's going on with you? John Doe, the Steelers have an easy schedule. They play the Raiders next Sunday. There you go. Shadow says Jags got that red zone toxin today. We'll see. It's 3rd and 10. It is 3rd and 10. As that ball rolls out of bounds. 4:40 on the clock. It'll be 4th and 10. So they're going to most likely get the field goal here, which would make sense. And then it's up to the defense.
And more importantly now, what does Jacksonville do?
Reset the game clock to 4:43.
I think they've got to go here. You don't have many more opportunities.
No, you got to kick that field goal.
For you. You got to go try and get it right now.
Kick the field goal. Take the points. Oh, my goodness.
4th down for Jacksonville.
Kick the field goal. Take the points.
Giving it back to Mahomes.
You have all your timeouts. What are the coaches doing?
They called it incomplete.
I feel like his arm was coming forward on the throw. If anything, it'd be a lateral again.
This city is challenging the ruling on the field of it.
Unfortunately, I can read lips.
And what did he say?
He said incomplete forward pass.
Thank you. You're a man of many talents, sir. But watch his arm. Okay, he tucks it, and then look at the arm. That's a throw. Now, it goes laterally. All right? That throw does not go forward. Look again.
So that's a fumble,
That's
right?
a lateral for the 2nd time this ball game.
So the ball is rolling there, rolling, and then it curls out of bounds. So we're talking about the difference of about 2 yards. Gene Steratore watching along with us in New York. What'd you see on the play, Gene?
You're exactly right about the differential if they do overturn this to what I think is a backward pass. When Trevor Lawrence releases this football, it appears that the release point is approximately at the 18.5-yard line, and where that football lands from the angles I've seen, it looks like it lands at the 19.5, or about a yard behind. That would be a backward pass. Now, when a backward pass is thrown, wherever that football ends up and goes out of bounds in this case, that's where it'll go. It's not as if you fumbled the ball forward. If it's a pass, it's going to be able to be moved to the spot of where it crosses the sideline, which is, as you said, a 2-yard differential.
And guys, it was very close to a sack as well. Chris Jones was right there and literally a millisecond away
Black
from
says they don't
that
kick the
being
field goal, they take an
a
application
sack
for head
the
coach.
Kansas City defense. One update
I would
on
think
Travis
so.
Etienne. He's dealing with cramps, and his return is questionable. That's why we've seen Tank Bigsby in there for Jacksonville.
And Chris Jones has been a massive force in his first game back after his holdout. And you jokingly asked, who needs training camp? What'll be interesting will be how he recovers from this ball game, having not had training camp, and what he'll be like next week. Because today, forget it. He has been the man for the Kansas City defensive front as usual.
So that ball just started rolling around towards the sideline. As you mentioned, that's a lateral. That was not a forward pass. It was ruled incomplete on the field.
And a heads-up play by Bigsby running over there to make sure no one else got to the ball. Remember last week, he was the victim of holding a ball after a game, and it was pop free again and turned to a touchdown for Indianapolis.
Adrian Hill, in his everyday life, aerospace software engineer. Very comfortable in space.
I'm not getting into a deep conversation. Okay?
It's like, hey, how you doing, Adrian?
And I'm still moving.
So, G, what is Adrian looking at right now? This has been a pretty lengthy delay.
Yeah, I think Lions are going to
checking out
OT.
what happened on the last play.
The fact that they ruled this incomplete, they could have also had a clock stoppage. So if they do end up and rule this backward, they'll roll that ahead and see when that ball first lands out of bounds. Could be a clock adjustment here. I'm trying to do as good as you do with reading lips as well, Ian, so that I may be able to, give an educated guess based on Adrian.
Shout out to Piggy Bacon for the $5 donation.
And Gene, with his background, he might be giving
Keep
us
the lights
launch
on, Jay.
codes as well.
We'll be
so
listening.
Who knows?
More work to do. Go Bills. Heart. Blue heart.
And right now,
Shout out to you,
Adrian's
Piggy
got the
Bacon. Thank you for the
headset off, so
$5
he's gonna
donation.
deliver
Thank you for the
news.
love. Thank you for the support.
We're just not going to hear it. Yes, we
After
are.
review, it was determined that it was a backward pass that went out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The ball will be returned to that spot. It will be 4th down. Kansas City will not be charged at the timeout. Since Kansas City has had 2 successful challenges, they will be entitled to a 3rd challenge. Please reset the game clock to 4:41. Please reset the play clock to 40 seconds. Both clocks will start on my ready for play signal.
So 4th and 12, you
All
got
right,
to kick
so
the
we
field goal.
eventually
now.
got there. It ends up being a 4th and 12.
They're going to go for
on
it?
the lateral.
Oh, no, they're
Lawrence
throwing
was
the game now.
releasing it. The decision for Doug Peterson, going for it.
Yeah.
The 3
kick the field goal.
doesn't do anything for them. There's 4.5 minutes to go.
What do you
in this
mean?
fourth quarter, and it's an 8-point game.
And you're turning it back over to Patrick Mahomes in that offense. You have to go for it here.
On 4th down, Lawrence step to the end zone. It's caught, but
He's out of
Calvin
bounds.
Ridley was out. Incomplete. L'Jarius Sneed holds up once again for Kansas City.
And this is
Stupid
where
decision.
a defensive back understanding where you are on the field, that the back, all that white back there, is an extra defender for you. So just put yourself in a spot where he can't come down with it and make them throw it over you where there's no space. And you see the first foot hits out of bounds over the back end, over the end line. Good job by L'Jarius Sneed understanding what he had to work with and play with. Not much margin for error for Calvin
Horrible
Ridley coming
coaching.
down with it.
So now you
We've
just
seen this a number of times.
got to hope your defense does something.
Today, Jacksonville receivers, Ridley and Zay Jones, just trying to get their feet down, but the back of the end zone, that extra defender is...
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to take a quick break. I will see you guys back for the Jets and the Cowboys. Bills Mafia, we did it 38-10. Shout out to you guys. Until next week. Rock with me later. We'll be on for the Jets and Cowboys in about 30 minutes. Peace out.